place on fire. Let's get high.
What is good, peeps? What's good? Sorry, I'm not in any looking shape. I just woke up with a bonnet on, and it took me forever, may I add, to actually be able to do this damn live. All right. I was supposed to go live yesterday. So much stuff happened. I couldn't even get home until almost 6. So that was dead. Wanted to go live at 9. Didn't really get sleep last night. So I overslept. So it is what it is. Salute to everybody that came in the building. We're going to talk about boxing in the last 2 weeks because that's the last time I had a live. It was 2 weeks ago on Saturday. So we're going to get to it. I got a couple of things that I specifically would like to talk about. Anything that anybody want me to talk about, I'm all ears. Just if we keep it boxing, I'll answer. What's up? Salute to the chat, everybody that came in today. Okay, salute. Connell Local Sports in the building first. What's up, Looney? What's up, man? Connell Loco, the man with the plan with all the guns and ammo. Salute to you, Tiz Frank. What's good with you? Happy Sunday to you. Hashtag LDBC, hashtag LDBC. That beat make a nigga want to freestyle. I had to say it like that because I know that's how you said it. I know that beat make a nigga want to freestyle. I know that's how you said that shit too, yo. You ain't the only one that said that, yo. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try to put the beat or play the beat on my IG. So I'm gonna play it somewhere. I mean, I know y'all can just rewind, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play that shit somewhere for people to get their rocks off. You know what I'm saying? I probably put it on IG so people can, you know what I'm saying, like react to it. That's probably what I'll do. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do that to a couple of my beats just to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Sheldon LDBC or nothing. Salute to you. Salute. Shogun 76, what's good? Salute to you. Glad you came through today. Whatchamacallit? What's good with you? Whatchamacallit? Salute to you. Salute to you, Mike. Appreciate you for coming through. I had to rent you up. You've been coming through consistently. Salute to you, Snacks B. What's good, fam? What's happening? Peace, Queen. Ashley Corner. Salute to the chat, fam. LDBC. Back to you. That's like a cheers. LDBC. All right. Cheers. LDBC. Salute to you, Easy Mike. What's good with you? Salute to you. What's good? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling this morning. Feeling real good. Feeling good. Good. Salute to you, Opperman LDTV. Blessings back to you. Salute to you. What's good, Mike Biggs? Big Mike Biggs boxing up in the house. What's good? Blessings. For the pineapple. Salute to you, Jay. Yo, what's good? Yeah, I make my own beats. I do my own thing. I make my own lane. I take my own route. I made that beat. For anybody that knows, anybody that's wondering, yes, I'm like this when I wake up in the morning, every morning, no matter what time it is in the morning. All right. I'm very much a morning person. All right, very much a morning person. But salute to you, J.O. Salute to you. Salute, JJ. What's good with you? Peace and blessings to y'all. Peace and blessings. The corner boss, Mike Biggs in the building. J.K. Mel, what's good with you? No safety on this Glock. Salute to you. Lil Murder. Hold on, nah, I'm gonna wrench you, Sheldon. I gotta wrench the fan. Hold up. All right. Good. That's right. That's right. Salute to you. Salute. Say salute. First Lady is live. Salute, Tay, the real queen of MMA combat and entertainment. Salute to you, queen. Oh, shit. Todd number 2 came right up in the building saying something. What did he say? AJ was second guessing himself all night. I agree with that. Time to timid right to let the right hand go when Hellenius legs wore down. AJ capitalized. Derek James, AJ, and Spence look like ish. Ah, shit, man. I like Derek James. I can't front. I like Spence. Spence been one of my favorites. He's always going to be. You know what I'm saying? There's just room for more talent coming up the ranking since he's moving out of the division. I think Derek James is a good trainer. AJ, I never liked AJ, so it is. I agree with everything else you said in there, though. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Derek James, when you get people that's already been with other trainers, some have already made their name, all from different parts of the globe. Actually, you got AJ from the UK, you got Ryan from Cali, you got down south what's his name, Charlo. You got EJ from down south too, born in New York. Like, he got people that's from everywhere. They different races. They even have, all of them have different fighting styles. I've said that. Derek James, people chose him. All of the people that chose to be trained by him have different fighting styles. Like, it gotta be a reason for it. You know what I'm saying? I doubt that people are picking Derek because he's the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's yet to be determined. It's only one time one of his fighters took a loss. You know what I'm saying? None of his fighters took a loss besides, what's his name, Charlo. That one time he came back, won, and then got undisputed. EJ, this is his first time taking a loss. Like, everybody else hasn't taken a loss under him. So I can't just give him that fast, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of trainers that have 5 or more fighters, and a lot of their fighters took L's, and I ain't never threw them under the bus and said they trainers trash. So I understand what you're saying. A lot of people feel that way, though. Salute to you. All right. Appreciate you. Hold on, wait. Get the likes up. Clifford. Ash Juice, I don't like him either. Right. Ash Juice, I don't like either. I mean, AJ is just, he's a stiff guy. You know what I mean? Like, when he fought Usyk, I was like, man, Usyk gonna beat him. Everybody was like, AJ gonna win and stuff. And I'm like, man, he's too big not to have it. He's too big and stiff not to have a killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? And I seen, like, somebody posted his weight. Like, it seems like he's been getting heavier and heavier. Every time he fights, when he gets heavier, he's not losing weight. The man getting heavier and heavier every time he fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, AJ, to me, he's too stiff. He thinks too much, and it's hard to explain this. It's just plain and simple called boxing IQ. He simply doesn't have it. Like, you can only teach a fighter but so much. That's why fighters got to start. Well, a lot of fighters start when they're at real young, at 7 years old, because it's a lot to teach. Besides the physical movements that what you see when during a fight, it's things you got to see before we see them, or your ass is gonna get knocked out. Like, you have to know exactly what's going. He don't have no boxing IQ. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an example. You know how, in my opinion, this is one thing, and I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think nobody said it before, but I see this all the time. I tried to say it one time, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it again. Okay. Shakur Stevenson, he does something. This is part of his boxing IQ. Every time a fighter leans too much forward or towards him, he throws the same combination. It's like a video game. When the person you're fighting, when you wait till the boss does a specific move, that's when you can throw your specific power move and you can actually hurt the boss without you getting hurt. It's something like that. You know what I mean? Like, when a fighter bends down in front of Shakur, he's going to throw a left uppercut and a right hook. One or both of those punches are going to land, and they have landed his entire career. Because a fighter can't do anything when they're leaning forward. They can't do nothing to get out of the way as fast as he throws his punches. If he leans down, but not into Shakur, not towards Shakur, he's not going to throw the uppercut. He's just going to throw it straight. He's going to throw it straight, and that shit be landing all the time. But he's going to throw it straight in the hook. My bad. He's going to throw a left straight and a right hook because it's going to land. Or sometimes he'll throw a right hook first and then the left straight. Like, it's part of boxing IQ. AJ just does not have none of that. That's why when he fought, what's his name? The dude he lost to, the fat boy, Ruiz. When he fought Andy Ruiz, that's why he sat in the corner and was like, what does he hit me with? What I got it with? What can I get him with? Like, bro, you supposed to figure that out within the first round or two. That's why fighters do a lot of posturing and movements in the first round. They're trying to see where they can make a opening or where they're trying to fill you out. Like, AJ don't got none of that, in my opinion, yo. That's the shit. People are actually gassed up about AJ. Yeah, they are. I see it. They gassed. They love it. AJ better stay away from Wilder, Helenius, and C-level fighter touched up AJ's face to the most high. Touched his face up. I was like, damn, both of their noses is bloody, busted up. His mouth was bloody. I'm like, damn, yo, AJ was waiting to throw punches. Helenius kept his head still on the center line, real high and tall up. All his defense was backing up. That's why he got knocked out. Because he ain't had no damn. Helenius didn't have no high guard. Robert didn't do nothing in that fight, for real. Y'all was in there boxing like y'all was at 154 or some shit. Y'all two big ass heavyweights and shit. One thing that I know, that another person that would beat AJ's ass, yo, I'm telling you this straight. And it's just because of the way he fight. I think the gears ain't a problem. I just think that he don't have no style besides what he does. That regular style that is not good enough for other people's style. Yo, Big Bang Zhang will beat the shit out of AJ, in my opinion. Yo, and I don't think, like, AJ will have to wait until later rounds when Big Bang get tired to do something. For real. And even then, I don't think you're dropping Big Bang Zhang like that. All right. And Big Bang Zhang, in my opinion, hit that man thump. Like, I want to see that shit, yo. I like Big Bang Zhang, yo. I've always liked Big Bang Zhang. That fight that he got, the rematch coming up, I can't wait to watch that shit. I really can't. That shit gonna be entertaining. JJ says Derek James told AJ the right things to do. That is correct. He did. It's up to the fighter to use it in the ring. The trainer can't fight for you. That's true. He did. The first fight, man, even though he was told to lose some weight and come back the second fight and box and stay on the outside of the ring, honestly, even when he did that, when Ruiz got to him, it still looked like it phased him. And Ruiz just gained weight, looked like he didn't train. He just was a trained eater for camp. Like he just ate and ate and ate. In the second fight, he was fat and out of shape. He couldn't move the way that he was moving. Like, bruh, AJ just not that guy. You know what I'm saying? He had some good fights. He's entertaining, depends on who he in there with. You know what I'm saying? But he's just not that. He wouldn't have had 3 belts if he would have fought the right competition anyway. Like, I think it's like things was put into place to make AJ what he is today, and things was put into place to give AJ opportunity for them 3 titles against who he got him from. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fought a lot of people at heavyweight, but it's the people that will beat him, he hasn't fought yet. You know, I think Frank Sanchez would beat him. Like, you just have to have the right style, and you'll beat AJ. You'll beat him, for real. Lucky Andy was right. That's why Lucky in the rematch, he was heavy as hell. Salute to you, Thomas Hill. What's good with you? Salute. Bless up, Kenfo. Bless up. Hit him with the big... Yes. Zhang is huge. That dude is big as hell. He really is. Joyce got to get his head off the line in that rematch too. Yo, Joyce can't do nothing but what he did. You see how hard he was trying? That shit was hard to look at after a while. Salute to you, Charles Jameson. Salute to you, Charles Jameson. Yo, I think it's a little bit more. Man, listen. Joe Joyce, and that's the thing. I was like, yo, Joe Joyce has to be stopped in order for Zhang to win, because they're going to cheat him. That's the only reason why I wasn't like, man, Zhang going to win this shit. But I was like, man, Zhang got all the tools to win, because all we see is Joe Joyce box people. Ain't nobody went in there not scared of him, standing in front of him and just fight him. Nobody. And I was like, we're going to see if Joe Joyce know how to fight. And we found out he does not. That man has been groomed to know how to fight people that box him, know how to fight people that's fighting on the outskirts and moving their feet. These are heavyweights. I said, yo, Joe Joyce ain't going to do all that move. I mean, Big Zhang ain't going to do all that moving, yo. Zhang going to stand right in front of dude. He cannot do all that moving. And then look what happened. Like, Joe Joyce can't fight. And he's like, at the end of the fight, he just admitted what we seen was true. Bruh, have you ever sparred a southpaw? God dang. Yo, he could have threw that straight. It had to be a lead straight. That's all. As long as he throw the straight first and nothing else, that shit was landing, bro. Yo, he could have danced a jig and then threw the straight and off some Roy Jones shit and banged the shit out of Joy. That shit would have landed flush like shit. He's a heavy-handed dude, too. The dude, Big Bang is big. Chinese power. That dude big as shit. He landing his power straight punch on your ass over and over again at will in the fight. Every round after round. It's like, yo, what's your corner telling you? And that's another thing, man. His trainers suck. His coach is some ass. His coaches, if Derek is ass, man, whoever the trainer is for Joe Joyce is some cheeks. What was you telling him in the corner? Now, I just like Derek James, like, bro, the trainer can't fight for you. Now, if his ass couldn't get his head off the center line or in the corner, he was saying, look, he's hitting you with a straight left. Guard your grill for the straight left. And he just couldn't go in there and do it. See, I can understand why somebody wouldn't blame the corner. But the corner, like, Joe Joyce made the whole team look bad during the fight. And then after the fight, he came out and was like, well, I guess I need more practice. And I haven't said, like, bruh, you look like you never seen a left hand in a fight, a slap boxing match, a sparring match, any damn thing. You never seen nobody right with a left hand, nigga. You never seen shit. You never seen nobody take a left turn or shoot a left shot from the baseline. You haven't seen nothing from a left. That shit looks so bad. I don't know how he's gonna come back from that versus somebody that you just got beat up from by taking straight left. What are you gonna do? She's gonna guard for the left hand. The man got more tools than a straight left hand. That was working. He a big guy. He's winded a lot, so he just did what was working. And all it took was what, 4 rounds, and they stopped the fight. I was gone, man. He took his eye to the shadow round. His whole head looked like a pumpkin, bro. He had slits in his head. Freaking eye looked like Hannibal. I was like, ugh. That was a good fight, though. Good fight. Let me get a birthday shout out. Salute to you, Charles Jameson. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. How old are you? How old are you? Where you from? Where you at? How you doing? What you doing today? What's up? AJ fought garbage fighters. Yes, that's what I'm trying. Like, he was set up to fight who he fought, to be where he at, to get the titles that he had at the time. Like, bro, come on now. Not to no disrespect off Usyk, he's a great fighter. He moved up and really put the flea flops on his ass. The flea flops, and then he put the fluke flops on him in the second fight. I was like, damn, man. And you got AJ over here being a groupie, my bad, but jumping trainer from trainer out this bitch. From nationality to nationality. He jumping from culture to culture out this motherfucker. Trying to get something to stick. Bruh, it's just not in him. He don't have the boxing IQ. Just don't. Salute to you, Kamara, the stepping razor. Salute to you. Salute, salute, salute. If Elenius would have jumped on AJ from round 1 and went for broke, he would have stopped AJ. I think he had a chance. I knew he wasn't going to win, though. I was trying to troll just. And I don't know how trolls, I don't know how y'all do your thing and say things that you really don't mean just to say it. Man, he made me cut the shit as soon as he seen my comment. It was funny. That shit was funny. Very hard indeed. Big Bang was all up in his ass. Yo, no bull. You can't just trade with Big Bang. But what does he do? Like, he is accustomed to fighting one way. Joe Joyce is accustomed to fighting fighters one way because in fights, when he go in there to fight, his opponent always fight him like they scared. Not literally, but they fight him like they don't have punching power, and Joe Joyce has all the power, and they scared to get hit, so they moving around the ring the whole time. These fighters is 200 plus. They heavyweights. Y'all ain't supposed to be fighting like that. So eventually, his ass got gas. Joe Joyce has gas. Like, he's not gonna get winded really quick, and he's the one not moving around. So when these heavyweights get winded, he take advantage. Like, that's what happens. He catch fighters coming in and coming out with that slow ass jab and shit. But no, that shit ain't gonna. What's gonna happen when somebody stand in front of you and both of y'all in the damn phone booth and fight? Can you keep up, baby boy? For real. Salute to you, Teach. What's good with you? Salute to you, Rosia. Anthony Joshua is the prime example. What's wrong with modern heavyweights? Slow, no athleticism, low punch outputs. That is a fact. That is a fact. I'm heavy. What do you say? I'm 29 stone. I'm 19 stone. I'm heavy. Bruh, and all you keep doing is getting heavier. Damn near every fight that you fight. Like, bro, this dude fucking 250 out this bitch. Like, bro, you can't bring it down 20 pounds. Shit. I seen AJ running though. I was like, let me find out he be running. Bro, you need to lose some of that muscle, bro. The muscle's weighing you down. It's weighing you down in the sport. That's all I gotta say. It's a lot going on. Salute to you, LDBC or nothing, Daniel Mitchell. I think I missed you, but that's cool. I got you now. Salute to you. Salute to you. Yes, Chinese. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Big Bang Zhang is probably some Chinese science project. He looked like one. I don't know if y'all seen the videotape of him, like, when he had hair, like, back in when he was younger and how fluently moving he was in training. I was like, who the fuck is this big mother? Yo, I've recently seen it. Like, not recently, but like after he fought Joe Joyce, I seen his training that he had, like when he started boxing first time. I was like, Jesus, I can see why he didn't get no fights. For real. I can see why nobody really fought Big Bang Zhang. And in my opinion, all of his losses should be wins. He didn't lose no fight, bro. They gave fights to other people that his other opponents, but they didn't win that shit. In my opinion, man, he should be undefeated. For real. Just Big Bang Zhang is nasty, yo. They gotta put some respect on his name after taking the eye collector's eye in the heavyweight. Yo, Joe Joyce was collecting eyes. I don't know if y'all remember. He took his eye though. Salute to you, Marlon Mobley. Jesus, can't even talk. Peace and love to you. Yes. Warren is gonna make sure that is who it is. I think they call him Rat Eyes, right? Ain't that the person they call Rat Eyes, Warren? Warren is going to make sure Joyce wins this rematch, bruh. If he shut down his eye, the way he put the blind, he just closed the blind on Joe Joyce's eye in that fight, bruh. It was terrible. It was y'all can't tell me it didn't get hard to watch. Like the way Joe Joyce was holding his high guard, the way he was holding his hands, the way his body and his lower body was moving, I was like, damn, Joe Joyce is trying hard as a bitch. He was trying hard as hell. It just was not working in there. It was not working. Oh my God, bro. That shit was beginning to be hard to watch. I said, Jesus, man. They're going to stop this shit. He getting beat up too damn bad. Too damn bad. Hold up. I'm 38 in Atlanta drinking. Oh, okay. Make sure, hopefully you got a down to earth sister or down to earth male friend around you that won't let you get in no damn trouble in any means necessary. Won't let you get in no trouble, hopefully. Because that's what you need when you got your guard down and you drinking and it's your birthday and you having fun and you loving life. That's when, and it's the people you be with. That's when, somebody will try to do something bad, but no bad juju. Hopefully you have a great time. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you stay safe. You know what I'm saying? And the night turns out the way you want it to turn out. Salute to you. Salute to you, Jaguar Black. Sound like a song or a cologne. Salute to you, Jaguar Black in the super chat. Definitely appreciate the support. Sound like a cologne. Expensive cologne, Jaguar Black. Albumint Wi-Fi. Hold on, wait. Wi-Fi here is cheeks. No, it's all right. It'll be locking up on you, boy. Salute to you. Will you fight Wilder? Man, who you talking about, AJ? Man, I think AJ don't want to fight Wilder. I could tell by how his response was. He don't want to fight Wilder. He don't have no heavyweight division on his back. He full of shit. AJ is full of shit. He just says AJ is just like Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar just isn't as good as Eddie Hearn. My bad. Eddie and Oscar's the same. Both of them say things to promote their fighter that's not true. Eddie is just a lot better than Oscar De La Hoya at it. Both of them are full of it. They're not going to fight Wilder. In my opinion, they would never fight Wilder if they had the choice. The man said no to $50 million. There's nobody in this world I would say no to, and that includes a dude. I'm sorry. I'll take one hit and be knocked out for $50 million, man, because I love my daughter that much, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay? That's generational wealth right there. $50 million, I know what to do with that. All right? I don't care. I would never, ever turn down $50 million for a fight, for one night of work. And I could just use my hands, not going to take that much thinking. If I get knocked out, the fight's over and it is what it is and I still get paid. Man, I wanted to be a fighter. I'm telling you, yo, it's like the best occupation ever. So I get to take out my frustrations on people and y'all going to pay me for it? And they're going to be in my size, my weight class? Man, this just seems, y'all going to make it fair. And I could just put my hands in any all willy-nilly? Bro, that's the life right there, man. I get paid for that. Y'all gonna make sure I stay in shape, looking good and shit? Yes. Sign me up. Did never surprise you last night? No, he didn't. I was in between it. I was listening to my man Just. He was saying that Valdez got it, and I just went with his pick. Like, yeah, all right, I'll go with that because in my opinion, like it was kind of an even fight to me on paper. How it looks outside of the ring, you know what I'm saying? I see that. I see that Navarrete is not sloppy, but he swings his punches very wide. It's obvious. Everybody talks about it, right? And that can hurt him or be good for him. It all depends on what type of Valdez comes in the fight. And the wrong Valdez stepped in the ring last night. Like for real. And he was the size differences. It was a bit of height difference in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But the styles made it a very good matchup. It was entertaining. Very entertaining. Valdez don't seem the same without the juice. No, he doesn't. Nope, without the milk and cookies. True, but he has to turn him and catch him off the angles because he has some pop too. But standing there and banging with Zhang ain't going. Yo, the problem is Zhang got hand speed as well, and to do what you just said, he would have to have foot speed because we already know Joe Joyce don't got no hand speed. In order to step around anything and hit an angle on Big Bang Zhang, you gotta have some type of feet. I don't think he can do it. I just don't. Yeah, sit responsibly. Salute to you. Salute, Albert. What's good with you? Salute. Salute, Picasso. Lock up the puppies. Gary Antoine Russell need. Yo. And that's my gripe. And I'ma say it, damn it. That's my problem with Gary Antoine Russell. Why? Oh, why? What took you so long? Like, bro, fucking goodness, man. You knocked out everybody that you fought. Please, somebody make him give us a reason why he got out of that sanctioning body and hopped into a new one right when he was about to fight for a title. And the guy that you was about to fight, Pluto, you would have beat him, in my opinion. You would have cleaned him up. You would have cleaned him up. And then Rolly had your place. Didn't even fight Pulo. He fought Big Watch Barossa. Bruh, you could have cleaned Barossa clock. Like, you could be a champion right now, and you wouldn't even have to say that, Talk number 2. That's my problem. Nobody knows why he just refused to fight for the title, drop out that sanctioning body, go to another sanctioning body, and be now number 6 instead of number 1. Like, bruh, like, I'm tired of all the waiting and shit. A lot of people have their title fights around 16 fights, bro. Let's go. You are ready. You've been ready. You've been knocking out everybody. Let's go. That's my problem with him. I need him to step up in competition as well. He has 1 loss. He should have won. Yeah, he should have won. Should have won that. Should be an undefeated fighter, in my opinion. Salute to you, King of Kings Boxing. Salute to you. Salute. Hold on. Wait a second. Hey, I need to catch up. What's this? What's this you put in here, Sheldon? Damn it. I give you a wrench. You put a link in my chat. The same thing. You put a link in my chat the same day. Deontay Wilder's asked about Joe Joyce. You funny as hell. That's a link to his damn channel in his short. I'll allow it. Like, what's the fight? Didn't that come from what's that shit called? What's the shit called when the Clay people was fighting? I'll allow it. Celebrity death match. Suchi Macadocious Mac of the South. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute, young man. What's good? How you doing? All I kept thinking yesterday was, how come Gary Antoine not fighting Regis yet? Right sticking move. I'm just saying, like, bruh, why? Why did you leave and then came back? In another sanctioning body. Why don't you stay with the WBA and fight Rolly, dude? Bruh, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Even if you stay there Like the people that's in contention to fight Rolly is fucking Kenneth Sims. You can beat Kenneth Sims. You would have beat Big Watch Barossa and Pula, the other dude. Like I said, they have Harry Davies, and like the people that's over there, you would have beat them if you just stayed. But cool, you over here. I think this is I think the person that holds. I think he's under the IBF now, so he's under Cerebro Matias. And in my opinion, I said that's the firefighter 140 is Matias and Gary Antoine, and this is because of styles. That's why I said it. Every time I see AJ fight, I see why he is afraid of Wilder. Right. No bullshit. She gonna embarrass the hell out of his ass. I basically confirmed Valdez was on the juice when he fought. Yeah. Yeah, you did. I remember that. I think you was in Just Drink. I enjoyed that fight. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Texas as it appears. Name highlighted. Okay. AJ is scared of Wilder's power to sleep him. AJ needs to have a special skill set. What I'm saying is he lacks skills and confidence, not heart. Oh yeah, that's what I said. Yep, early before you got in here. What he lacks is boxing IQ. He don't have no IQ, and you can't really teach that shit. It takes a long time, man. And if it don't stick, it just won't. No matter who teach you. Hold on. How do you highlight a name? Oh, you have to add them and then write exactly what their name is, and then they'll be highlighted for them to see it when you comment towards them. Unless you talking about how I'm highlighting and put it on the screen, I'm just touching their name on my computer. Salute, Brody. Just said. Boxing is fun until you're the second best in the ring. It's facts, yo. Salute to you, Roderick Thompson. Salute. You all good, Mr. Sheldon. Salute to you in the Cash App. Salute to you, Sheldon. You all good. We can say what we want about Eddie Hearn, but that nigga will lie to God for your ass. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying. Eddie's good at it. He's lying for his fighter, and Oscar does the same thing. He's just not as good as Eddie. They're the same motherfucker to me. Salute to you, Cuzzo. What's good? Just do in the house. Yo, I'm trying to catch up, so I went backwards on this mofo. My bro just always. Yeah. AJ definitely had weird energy in before that fight. In that fight and after the fight, that's for sure. AJ would rather fight Ruiz trilogy. I think he would. I think he would rather fight. And I think Ruiz would beat his ass right now. Not even lying. Ruiz is better than he was both times that he fought him. Ruiz would beat AJ's ass. AJ's scared to death of Wilder. Oh, bullshit. What's good, cuzzo? Respect to the chat. Respect. I think, did I catch up now? No. Yeah. All right. Let me go back down. I'm in Maui, Hawaii, working this fire disaster out here. Not looking good out here. Salute to you. God be with you. Godspeed, young man. Stay safe. Stay dangerous. Jesus. Down in hell right now. It's like no. Down in the hottest place that we forced that fire and all. My bad. Watching Backstreet. They funny. I am gonna watch them. I'm watching. I'm definitely gonna watch it. All right, okay. I'm caught up now. Let me go back. Only the person whose names will see it. Okay. D-Ray Promotions. Salute to you. What's good with you? Yeah. Speaking Gary, yeah, I was talking about Gary Antoine. What did you think about Bud's parade, sis? I ain't even watch it, yo. For real, I don't know when it happened, but yesterday I had so much shit going on. My day was ruined. I couldn't really be on YouTube like that or nothing. When I got home, I finally sat down and watched the fights, and I caught just calling the fight. But I haven't had time to look at shit. Like for real, my weekend has been scattered. I mean, is it something to watch? Should I watch it? I'll watch it. Hold on. Okay. Ken Cruz competition must have been trash, or Gary Antoine must really be good. Salute to you, Anthony Jones. The thing about Crunch, I mean, I don't know who Kent Cruz was. I never heard of him. I don't know one person that he's fought, and I've never seen him fight. He was undefeated, and so I can't really say much of bad things about it. But it was a comeback fight because he hasn't fought in a while. So I'm not gonna judge how Antoine looked from that fight because I don't know who Ken Cruz is, and he didn't put up much of a fight. It seems like he got hit by an uppercut in the jaw and then complained that he had a headbutt to his mouth and shit. But instead of just continuing to fight, and I really didn't see no headbutt, and the ref didn't see no headbutt. He got capitalized on because of it, got dropped, and that was like pretty much the end of it. After he went to that man's body was slim, his body was skinny. But I think Gary Antoine is the best Russell that they have. He's the best one as far as skill and talent. He has the highest ceiling, in my opinion. But I mean, yeah, he's good, but I can't gauge where he at from that one round fight that he had. Salute to you, NBA D. Nice, what it is. What's popping? If Antoine fought Pulo, he would have been exactly yes. And Barry Lucas, yes. He probably would be challenging Regis right now. For real. It was fire. That Anthony Jones, he good. Hold on. And you don't have okay, I absolutely still talking to him. We'll see Shields verse. Will Claressa Shields verse should Daisy Green be official? I want to see them get it on in the ring. All right, man. Let me take a sip. And I'm not drinking, y'all. I haven't drunk in a while, but I stopped drinking. I'm drinking water. But all right, let's talk about it. Claressa Shields and Shadeja Green, in my opinion, will happen, even though they're not in the same weight class. It's going to happen because Claressa Shields want big fights, and she don't want nobody's name beside hers or in competition with her name. Meaning, even on Twitter, if anybody challenge her with any name, she's going to say something about the person that you're challenging her with. And the name has been Shadeja Green recently. So regardless of that they're in the same weight class or not, and she knows she ain't going to fight Shadeja Green right now because she already admitted, it's like it's done and over with. You know what I'm saying? Like the only reason why she's talking shit to Shadeja Green is because people getting her hot on Twitter by saying Shadeja Green name with hers and asking stupid questions. That's the only reason why she's coming at Shadeja Green. Shadeja Green ain't in her weight class and is not talking about her. People bring up Shields to her, and she don't even get disrespectful at all. Green don't get disrespectful at all. They went back and forth on Twitter. That went where it went. But that's it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good thing that they talking back and forth though, because I believe the fight will happen. I think Shadeja Green is going to fight Savannah Marshall next. She just had this fight with this girl. I believe it's going to be her and Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall fought Franchon Cruz, and during the press conference, she said, "Hey." And that's the same thing. Same thing. She said, what's her name? Savannah Marshall looked over there to Franchon Cruz and was like, and that's the same thing. She disagreed. She's been your mandatory for over a year, and you don't want to know. You never want to know. So for her to throw in her face that she's scared of Shadeja Green is telling me that she probably would fight her. And I seen what's her name? I seen Jake Paul tweet about them fighting each other. I seen Claressa Shields say that she's going to step aside and allow Shadeja Green and Savannah Marshall to fight. So I don't know why she said that if they're not in the talks, because I believe Savannah Marshall And Claressa Shields was talking about having a rematch. Claressa Shields just don't want to go back to the UK. That's the problem. So she was saying she's going to stop talking about it to see if Shadeja Green can get the fight. So shout out to her for that. You know what I'm saying? But hold on. Yeah, Gary Antoine should have got Taylor before T.O. He should have. It should have been a lot of stuff he should have did. But, you know, we don't know why he did what he did. Sue to ATX, Slab Life, Cletus, a.k.a. Big Texas in the house. What's good with you? Teach. Bud and his fans living their best life right now. Shout out to Bud and his fan base. Yeah, I bet they are. I bet. Salute to you, Brian KB. King B. Salute to you. Hold on. There it is. That is looking like a pirate yesterday. It was a good fight. I'm going to watch it again because I did miss half of it. Not going to lie. I missed the first half of the fight. So I want to watch it again. I am. I'm probably going to go back and watch it. Green got Marshall problems. Salute to you, young J Dud. Yo, I can't wait to see it. I think that shit is gonna be more entertaining and more of a closer fight than Franchon. I knew Franchon was gonna win that fight, but hey, I said her name because she's from Maryland, and like I said, I'm gonna stop doing that. Shit, and I'm just. I don't care. Nobody care anyway. Ain't nobody watch my channel any goddamn way. I'm gonna split it down the middle every time now. Like I'm not going for it. Marshall's going to beat Green next, then Shields in the rematch. We will see. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be the way around though. I really do. I really think that, and this is no disrespect at all, because I mean I've been the first one to give Marshall her flowers when people kept saying that Shields is just gonna run through her. I said, yo, I finally seen this Savannah Marshall girl that people been talking about, and y'all neglected to tell me how tall she was. You neglected to tell me she fights and moves like Tyson Fury. You neglected to tell me that she has a long ass reach and powerful. Bro, this ain't gonna be no easy fight. I got a little scrutiny, but look at it. That fight wasn't easy for Claressa Shields. Shields said she got punched by a hook in that fight and couldn't see. She punched out her lights like Tank punched out Hector's lights. It's just, it was at the end of the round for Hector, and he told the corner he couldn't see, and they stopped the damn fight. When Shields got her lights punched out, it was in the middle of the round, and she was fine. She didn't bitch about it in the corner, and she came out the corner in the next round, and she could see. That's what she said. I'm just going by what the hell she said. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I think Shadeja Green got something that nobody else has. That's that equalizer. So her and Savannah Marshall makes a great fight because both of them got that power, yo. Savannah Marshall moved up, beat the girl that didn't want to fight Shadeja Green, which is Franchon Cruz, and became undisputed. It's only right for her to get her chance now again for those titles. It's only right, bruh. I'll pay good money to watch Savannah Marshall and Shadeja Green fight. Good money. But I really think that Shadeja Green will win that fight, and that's when it'll be undisputed versus undisputed once again in women's boxing. And it'll be Shadeja Green 168 versus 160, I believe. Claressa Shields, and it'll be a glorious day, a glorious fight. Yeah, it was a very good fight, no doubt. ESPN fumbled with that, bruh. That ESPN was trash last night, yo. No bull, trash. D for the win. Salute to you. I don't think Green is gonna knock her out. I think it'll be a hard fought fight. You know what I'm saying? And she'll win definitively. Like y'all, everybody will be able to tell that she's probably. I think she's gonna outland her and everything. Like she's gonna do something in this fight. We probably see the best Shadeja Green to date when she fights Savannah Marshall. Hopefully the fight happens. I watch it though. I just don't. This is going to be 103 in Mississippi. Now I'm staying in the house. I don't go outside when it's over. It's in the 90s or over. Now I don't go outside. I try my best to do everything I need to do in the house or from the house. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Is there a greatest ever tension between? Hell no, man. The internet do a lot of dumb shit. They bring up shit that don't make a difference. Terrence Crawford said that he don't want to fight. Bruh. Terrence Crawford said that he will never fight Canelo. He says he want to do whatever he want to do, but he only wants big fights. Bro, you sound like you want to fight YouTubers. That's what it sound like. Because you're still not a draw. And the one person that can give you drawing power in a higher weight class is Canelo and Earl Spence. That's it. Like, you don't have like I understand he wants to fight Jamel Charlo and shit like that. To us, to all the Bud fans, to all the EJ fans, this fight in between Bud and EJ was supposed to gross over $1 million, and it didn't touch it. All right, so he's not gonna get what the money that he thinking that he gonna get and all this other shit. That shit, if he want anything over what he got, he's gonna have to fight Canelo or EJ. It's the only two bets you're gonna get, bro. It's the only two fights you're gonna get with that type of money, because you yourself ain't a draw. And regardless if you beat everybody that fights, bro, you probably still won't be one. Seriously, like, it takes more than you just winning fights and getting titles to be a draw. Like, what people pay their money on is what they want to be entertained. Regardless if you pick up wins or not, if people don't feel it or deem it to be entertaining, or people don't like who you are, people picky, and they picky with their money. Just is what it is. Salute to you, Skywalker Boxing. Salute, fam. What's good with you? Hope all is well with you. You saw when McGregor forced AJ. Hell yeah, he put that bitch all in his mouth and shit. You always want to buy somebody a drink, McGregor. Just like that old ass man that was at the bar didn't want to drink your sorry ass proper 12. That shit stank, is dark, and it looked like it'll stop your fucking heart. He old as shit and didn't want you to drink. You want to hit him in the face because he didn't want to drink that shit. Bruh, stop putting alcohol in people's mouth. Stop it. Stop forcing alcohol down people's throat. Fucking male perv or some shit. I don't even know what to call that shit. Yeah, you worse. That's a badass peer pressure, bro. He put the whole glass up to that man's mouth and shoved it in his. Now, you could have chipped his damn tooth the way you put that damn mug in his mouth. That shit was crazy. No, Bud don't sell. Bud does not sell. My Hulu ESPN never worked the whole fight. Yo, I got the fucking bundle too. I got the Hulu ESPN the Zone joint. I mean Disney joint. I got the package. Shit. And I was like, man, fuck that. Y'all want me to do something illegal, I'm gonna do it. All right. And I turned on my Fire Stick, and that's how I watched the goddamn fight until it worked. Top rank card on a legal site. Exactly. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? How does this make sense, bro? I don't even know. If I was the fighters that was fighting when that shit wasn't televised, bro, I would need a percentage or something. I'll write a letter. I'm complaining. Shit's fucking wild. But all right, bro, I done talked an hour. I'm gonna get into some specifics, man. Let's talk about Claressa Shields first, since y'all brung her up there. No, Claressa Shields is wanting to fight Keith Thurman. I heard she went to the PFL joint and she called out two men. It was Keith Thurman and somebody else. I don't remember exactly who it was. It was Keith Thurman and somebody else she called out. I think Tay Jones put the little video out. It was under a minute long. I can't remember who it was though. But salute to you, J.A. Dixon. What's good with you? Salute. Approaches woman at the club. Exactly. Like, what the fuck? Salute to you, Talib Cunningham. What's good with you? Salute. That shit crazy to me. But all right, bruh. I haven't made a video about this, and I honestly wanted to blow over. I don't want to talk about it on the video. I'll just speak about it on the live. Salute to you, main biker. What's good with you? Salute. Man, listen. I said a little bit on 78's live. Shout out to 78 the General on Monday, last Monday, I think. Claressa Shields. I agree with him. And I said it before. I said, yo, all the recognition that she gets should be enough. Out of all the women that fight, nobody disrespects her verbally. Even the girls that don't like Claressa Shields don't disrespect her. Look at Bumgardner with Michaela Mayer, calls her a B. Ray call Michaela Mayer and them called each other every name in the book. There's bad blood in every sport. There's bad blood in women's boxing. Claressa Shields don't like a lot of girls, and a lot of girls don't like her. But who talks blasphemy on her name? She get a lot of respect in this freaking sport. In the sport, on her side, in the women's and on the males. Yo, Keith Thurman didn't even disrespect her. This ain't, and it's been plenty of times she called him out. She's getting so much respect, she don't know what to do with herself. You hear me? She got the ESPY award. She beat all the males. What she wanted to do was to be even back in the day. The first time I disagreed with her, besides the little other shit, small stuff, the first time I disagreed with her is when she was saying that she wanted to be pound for pound or something over everybody, the men too. I was like, nah, because you can't beat men. That's what pound for pound is. You can be the top pound for pound on the women's list. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if we're all equal, then all the men are over. There's no women on no pound. Y'all don't have no pound for pound list if we're all being equal. Y'all don't have a lot of things if y'all on the same list and being compared to men. If Claressa Shields was a man, like she said, she wouldn't be Claressa Shields. She wouldn't be undefeated. She wouldn't be making money like that. She wouldn't be in the spotlight. She would have a lot of losses, in my opinion. She would be compared to a freaking Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi. That's who she would be. She would be a Tevin Farmer with no power, but she a little slick. That's who she would be. And we're talking about a woman here. So she don't even have the jawline, and the punch resistance that males have. She would be a nobody if she was a man. Let's just keep it 100. With all the accolades that she got. That's why I put that picture on my thumbnail. People forgot she got dropped. Now, that's not a man standing in front of her. That's all women standing in front of her that dropped her. It's all women. How did she get dropped? I understand she said, yo, for people saying that she thinks she can stop or beat up or stop Keith Thurman. No, she said, I never said that. I just think I can outbox him. So what were you doing when you fought her? You were trying to outbox her, weren't you? Y'all was boxing in that match. Y'all was boxing. Y'all was not going to stop either one. Y'all wasn't going to stop each other. Y'all was boxing and you ended up where? On your back end. What makes you think while you're outboxing Keith that he can't outbox you? What makes you think you're not going to end up on your back end from the same shit? What makes you think that he's not like, bruh, this seems like some I can't wait for a moral victory type shit. Like if I fight him and land some jabs, bruh, everybody's going to know that. Like, bruh, fuck your jabs. I'm sorry. Like, bruh, I don't understand it. You can't beat no man. I don't care how many pieces of footage you got that you sparring a dude, bro. You are the merchandise. Like I said, nobody's going to go in there beating up Claressa Shields. They know you a dude. They know who you are, and they're getting paid to spar you. Who's going in that bitch trying to drop and knock her out? Who's going in that bitch showing a real battered woman side in there with Claressa Shields and they're getting paid to do it? Salute to you, flawless mentality. This is a straight waffle. The way UK fighter said, bruv, this is waffle. It's bullshit. There's no way in the world that you can beat no real professional man that's top 5, that's been a champion. You're not saying that you can be some regular Joe Blow that got more losses than wins, that really got a fight and that's been a fighter. No, we ain't talking that. And even if the guys that you're sparring in there, just like I said, you're the merchandise. They're not in there trying to fuck you up. You're not a man. I can see if you was a dude, I can believe it's been times when males sparred each other. Yeah, they in there to fuck each other up sometimes. Yeah, but you're still a woman, dog. You're still a woman. You're still a woman. You're still Claressa Shields. You're not just any girl. You are Claressa Shields. Ain't nobody, and they pumping your head up real good, yo. They made that shit look real good and sparring for you to feel as though you can really beat a man. And this not her idea to have to make it with gloves, with have bigger gloves and headgear and for charity. She wanted a real fight with 8-ounce, 9-ounce gloves on. Like, bro. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful and saying nothing that I'm saying, y'all. I'm really not. Salute to you, Lionel Witherspoon. Salute to you. I don't think I missed anybody else, y'all, did I? But yes, man. Yes, Jake Paul. That's the other guy that she called out. It was 2 names. That was the other guy she called out. Man, I'm just saying. Braid up and they can make those fights. If you're talking about, that seems like they're ducking. Who are you talking about? Who exactly are you talking about? Shields got a crush on him. It's something, man. Because just like, why Keith, bruh? And Keith, that's what Keith is one time, but he can box. Keith move his feet well and all of that shit. Like, and what makes her think like it's a manly sport. That's why I call it a man sport. It's a manly sport, some gladiator shit. It's combat entertainment. All right. What makes her think if she do get off a certain type of way, or the crowd make Keith feel a certain type of way, she won't get banged? What makes her think that won't happen? Salute to you, Drew Titan, in the super chat. Drew Titan LLC. Salute to you, fam. What's good? Appreciate you in the super chat. Definitely appreciate the support. This whole shit though needs to stop, man. Like, you get did the lady get respect everywhere? Tell me who this is. Claressa Shields. There's no female fighter that disrespects her. No male fighter disrespects her. Like, everybody got to deal with old media, yo. You getting respect outside of boxing, casuals like you, main sports fans like you, or you wouldn't have got that ESPY. Hell, you wouldn't even been in the running to get it. You ain't beating no dude, no professional male that's a name that people know of, that actually fought on pay-per-view before. Somebody that fought Manny Pacquiao. Bro, why him? I think it's bullshit. It's foolery. And you got Shadeja Green coming up. You know what I'm saying? She bigger than you. Got a lot more power than you. It's gonna be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, showing that you spar dudes and all of that, like, doing everything that you did is fine until you actually called another fighter out. Everything is fine. You can show that shit. You can talk shit. You can say, if I did, if this, if. Soon as you put the stamp on it and be like, I want to fight Keith Thurman. I think I can outbox him. Like, bruh. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, yo. Like, some people can handle all the respect and power they have. Some people can't. It seemed like she one of the people that can't. She got a lot of respect. She got power, meaning influence. She can make things shake because of who she is, what her name is, and what her who she is. She can make shit shake. She got a certain amount of power. You know what I'm saying? In this life, in this world, she can't handle it, in my opinion, because you would just walk on ice, get your glass slippers, and just walk around and be the queen you are. But it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And I agree with my man, Ricky Williams. Shout out to Ricky Williams. He was talking about how she had got engaged, and then a year after that, it's like boom, she don't even have a man no more. She kicked him to the curb, and then she started to look different. Now, man, I ain't getting in her business like that, so I'm not gonna go into it. But she went from looking one way, getting a man, not getting a man, but being having a fiance, to being by herself on by choice. I'm not saying nothing like he left her or nothing like. I'm not saying that. I think she left him, honestly. But her clothes, the way she dressed, just got more provocative and more provocative, more provocative. I didn't even know that that dress was see through, and I was at that fight and seen her. I didn't even realize that her dress was see through. Her whole ass, both her ass cheeks was out. I didn't even know that. The thing is it's like you trying to get the same appeal that Alicia Baumgartner get, and it's just not the same. Alicia Baumgartner got natural sex appeal. She's never went to a fight with a see-through dress and you can see both of her cheeks. She ain't never did that. And I've already heard Claressa Shields say that she likes her sex appeal. She thinks it's this and that and the third. So she's mocking it. She trying to do it too. But girl, you got, that's all I'm trying to point out is she is who she is for a reason. She got where she's at. She don't need to do shit else. Spell check racist as hell. Yo, I'm just saying, it's like, suit to you, Mr. Sandman. Man, you said tell Claressa. Telling her yes. Hopefully they telling her no. And I know that's probably what her man did. That's probably why that's not her man no more. I know he wasn't cool with her stepping in the ring or calling out no goddamn Keith Thurman. You can't tell me he was. I know he wasn't. If that's your man, that's your real, and he love you. No, he don't want you to fight no real man in the ring with small gloves on and no headgear. Somebody called themselves one time. He will be one time that night against Claressa Shields. I guarantee it. If he wanted to be, it would take one punch. She's not gonna slip everything in that ring like she do them up, bruh. I'm telling you, pride is something that Keith Thurman has a lot of. He got a lot of ego. It ain't gonna happen the way she think it's gonna happen, man. It's a romantic. Yo, salute to you, Black Belt Ben. What's good with you? It's the same kind of shit like when they were going around saying Rousey. And I kept saying, I got into so many arguments with people. I was like, Ronda Rousey can't fight. Well, that's news to me. I'm like, bruh, you see her submit people. That is not, it's submission and fighting is two different things. Everybody will tell you that. I'm not hating, dog. Submitting is submitting, and standing up and fighting and throwing punches and kicks, elbows, knees, and feet is two different things, bro. It's not the same. That's called being a striker and a submission artist. It's two different things. The girl is a submission artist. She can't fight. And when people argue with me, I'll be like, all right, so tell me what fight she threw a kick in. Just tell me one fight that she threw one damn kick. And they can't tell me because she don't fight. She submits people. The one time that she thought she could fight, she got knocked the hell out. The one time she wanted to stand up with somebody, she got knocked out again. She can't fight. Don't get delusional. Bruh, she's already there. She don't have to call out Floyd. I think she has respect for Floyd and Floyd has respect for her. She ain't going to. But, I mean, and Floyd don't fight no more, for real. He's retired. That's why he don't fight real fighters. That's why he's doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she calling out who she can. Some damn Jake Paul and freaking, like, she has better, and Jake Paul heavier and bigger, but damn it, you have better chance fighting Jake Paul than Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman still got feet, bro. You fluid, yo. Keith will fuck around and hit her hard on mistake and hurt the shit out of her. No bullshit. The point was I'm trying to make can't be clear until we're thinking and talking about the topic. I'll just keep in mind when I get on to talk about it. You good, man. You good. I'm everywhere in this damn chat. I'm gonna get it straight though. But I had to say that, man. I like her, but she would get humbled. Watch, yeah, man. Yes. Right. Right, yo. Yo, I heard Richardson Hitchens. I seen the shit on Hitchens IG page. He about to fight Jose Cepeda. Oh, I'm glad he having a nice good ass step up fight. Let's go, Richardson Hitchens versus Jose Cepeda. I can't wait to see that shit. Oh yeah, Richardson Hitchens gonna show us something in that fight. I got her winning. I got him winning. Alicia is the reason Tony Harrison lost it. Don't even do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, Big Ben, yes, he does. All dudes is gonna knock her out. Don't get me confused. She can't beat no professional man. I just said she'll have better luck. That's because he don't know as much. He don't know half as much as Keith Thurman. That's all I'm saying. Rousey wrote a whole book about beating up her boyfriend. Are you kidding me? I didn't know that shit. Are you serious, main biker? Bruh, I did not know that. Oh my gosh. Carissa Bud, Shakur, Keyshawn, Bomac, Bernie, Bob, Tim Bradley, Big B Anderson. Big Baby Anderson is the reason, in my opinion, because you can't tell they seem to click up minus Ward, minus the Marine boxer that Shakur beat. Or is it me? I don't know exactly what you talking about. I think I missed your original comment. Been doing a lot of talking lately. I didn't know he'd been doing no talking, especially towards Haney. Yo, send me something, my main biker. I didn't know he'd been saying shit towards Haney, bruh. That's news to me. I haven't heard that shit at all. Ron was decent, hype job. They made a lot of money. Yep. That's what she was for. And then she got up out the sport. They don't get full support. Okay. Okay. All right. Where we at? Let's talk. I'm not gonna talk wholly about Bud, but just this one right here. Bud wanting the people to apologize for picking Spence, bruh. I would never. That's it. And this is my problem with Bud. That's my problem with Bud, with his personality wise. Like, bruh, how you gonna and that's the thing. This makes a whole nother problem. How a man would really apologize to another man after him telling you to for this stupid ass reason. I bet you don't even apologize to your mother, your daughter, your girl. I bet you don't even do that. But these niggas sat there and apologize to this grown man for having their own opinion. I would never apologize for my opinion. Brian, why would I apologize? Didn't you want to fight? You got paid, didn't you? You reaping the benefits? All right, then so what the fuck what you need my apology for? Something wrong with him. For real. Something's wrong with him, bro. It should not be that damn serious. It shouldn't be that serious. I would have laughed harder. It would have been a good laugh. Like knee slapping. Looking at Bud laughing. Are you serious? Be like, yo, all right, hold your breath for it. Let's see what happens. No bullshit. And I would have kept on talking about the interview, bro. What you gonna do? Get up and do something? How the hell you gonna tell me to apologize for having an opinion? And that's what it goes back to what I said, bro. This why Bud. This is another reason why it adds on the reason why you have lack of drawing power and you can't really sell like that. You get mad at anybody that picks against you. Nobody wants to continue to buy and go see a fighter that don't fight nobody that they think is competition for them. The reason why fights are big fights, the reason why they sell out, the reason why Ryan versus Tank was big is because people actually thought Ryan could beat Tank. Fighters actually thought that, put money on it. Casuals, athletes, actors, they actually thought Ryan could win. That's why it was big. And that's why, Bud, you will never draw like that because your ass don't fight big competition. And when you do, you threaten everybody that thinks you're going to lose. Like, bruh, it's trash. Somebody need to help him because that's not how it works. Salute to you, y'all. Salute to you. That shit is not how it works, bruh. It's not. Serena and Venus was at the peak. Then they lost to ranked 300 men. See, now it's sometimes a lot of women would say it's unfair to compete and rank yourself with men of the same sport. They would say that shit is unfair because they're born with things that we just can't compete with. Y'all were born with, you're faster, you're stronger, you jump higher. We're talking about sports. This ain't no spelling bee. Man, it's not that serious. I won't congratulate Mr. Sandman 0225. Bruh, I'm gonna put you on the screen. My last live, Bud was on the screen. The title was about Bud. The whole live was basically about Bud, and that was me giving him his congratulations. So if you want to hear that out of me, you're free to get out of this live and go watch that if that's really going to make you feel better. But I'll say whatever I want on my channel. All right? It is that serious. Everybody else spoke about it, so I'm going to speak about it. And I, even if you was over there telling them men that it's not that serious, I say what I want on my channel. And I did give him his props 2 weeks ago after the fight. I'm not the person that's going to keep giving somebody props over and over again. I've never been and I never will be. This fight happened 2 weeks ago. He got a parade, a fish fry, $30 million. Bruh, how much do that's, and see the problem? The problem is with you fans too, bruh. It's over. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Like it's more fight. It was fights yesterday. The world still turns. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, ain't nobody. Nobody's gonna kiss his ass forever, and I'm not gonna kiss his ass at all, bruh. I don't like his personality. I will never be a fan of Bud. You beat the shit out of Earl Spence is just an ass whooping. He's gonna be back, and y'all are gonna fight again. And what? I don't care. I don't care that much. I don't care as much as y'all do, because I would never say it's not that serious in anybody's chat. Y'all care that much. That's fine. You can agree with me, but don't tell me to move on. To keep it moving. I am going to keep it moving. That's all I wanted to say. I said that before I made the comment. I just wanted to speak about this, not about Bud, but just about this. I couldn't even get it out before you told me to move it on. Not to mention Bud himself isn't ready for someone that people want to fight. No, you're not really someone that people want to fight. And Spence do got supporters. That's why we tried to make this motherfucking fight happen. And at the end of it, even though Bud kept saying he didn't need him, at the end of it, his whole tone changed. Before that fight, I do need him, and I'm glad this fight is happening. It was all respect. So how come the fans can't be respectful? They ain't hating on each other. This is a lot. This is what fans do. When fighters get head to head, they bump heads once. The fans hate them forever, even if they hashed it out and they cool now. Like, bro, let it go. It's cool. I'm over it, bro. I'm ready for the next fight. What's next? Boxing is a year-round sport. Every week we got something new to talk about. We talked about this for 2 weeks. It's really not much to say. Still to you, Big Dose 513. What's good with you? Finally caught one of my sisters live. Salute to you. Salute. Yeah, it's been a little minute. And I'm not even supposed to be live today. Shit. This is unfortunate circumstances. A lot of stuff happened. People also like Tank and Ryan's personalities. That is correct. And that's what actually allowed people to sell a lot of pay-per-views. Yeah, because they already had their own following. Correct. They already had millions of people that follow them. Athletes, fucking quarterbacks, people that follow athletes. Their favorite athletes follow Tank or Ryan. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it big. You know what I mean? There was a lot of people at the Bud versus EJ fight though. Shit, Lil Wayne, fucking Eminem. That shit was. That matter of fact, I'm not gonna go back and talk about it. I gave him all his flowers my last live, bro. I gave him flowers upon. I gave him bouquets. I really did. As a matter of fact, it wasn't Amanda Nunes available for Christian. Yeah. In the UFC, yeah. But I think a lot of things probably had to happen to make that fight, and I don't know about it, so I can't speak about it. Boxing first, then Cage's second fight. Yeah, yep. I heard that. I remember them talking about it. I'm telling Bud needs to keep it moving. I watched him on the Breakfast Club. Okay, bet. I didn't watch the whole Breakfast Club. I watched the parts that people was talking about. I did see the parts that people was talking about. Bud has his own personality, and he says that he doesn't care. He's not going to fake and try to be somebody else, and I can respect that. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? But if big money fights is really what he wants, then he should be open to having a YouTube channel. That's what I said about the Charlos. I said that's, in my opinion, that told me a lot about Floyd Mayweather and put me into his lifestyle because he had a YouTube channel. Charlo's got one. I think Devin Haney has one. Gervonta Davis has one. Bud just need a YouTube channel. He don't really need to put none of his business out there, but let people see. Have somebody that really knows about cameras. Have an editor, and you know what I'm saying. Have little pieces of your life and put it in a little video and let people see how you get down, that you really have a good personality and you really, because people that know Bud say good things about him, like he's a nice person, he's good, he's just very competitive. That's what everybody say. But beyond that, like, bro, he might have a nice chill personality and we just don't never fucking seen it, because all he talks about is, you know, fishing outside of boxing or his family and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And even all the stuff that he said about his family, I didn't even know that until he fought Bud, and he said it on All Access and these interviews and shit. This fight we seen the most of Bud's personality because of this fight with Earl Spence. Like, I'm looking at this shit as a whole. These dudes are cool with each other, so all of us should just let it go. For real. They already fought each other. The fight is over. Earl got washed. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have a rematch at 154. And I said what I said in my last joint, but I'm telling you, I really think that they should have the rematch now. At first, I was like, I don't want to see the rematch. I think he should have it because it's just the ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? He's right. You know, even if he lose, he needs to shut critics up. He needs to shut people up that's saying that he need to retire. That's the number one reason why I changed my pick. The reason why I said that he should not rematch. Yeah, you should, because it ain't no reason why people should be talking about you the way they talking about you. Because if you really believe that he did heavy lifting and he's this, that, and the third, you wouldn't say that he should retire. I ain't say that shit. I said, man, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I know something was wrong with him. And because of that, it's like I can't look at this fight and say, oh, well, Bud is better than what I thought he was. No, I knew Bud was capable of winning the fight. Bud's just not my guy. Earl's my guy. So I'm not gonna big up Bud when it comes to fighting Earl. It's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? But bro, everybody knew that this was a close fight. You know, not everybody. A lot of people were saying Bud's gonna beat him in a round, or some people were saying Earl gonna beat him in a round. I never said none of that. Like, I knew it was gonna be a hard fight to win. I said the fight was gonna go the distance, and I said it's because the man said he had PTSD and all this other shit. And people was in my chat saying, well, no, Earl didn't say that for that. He just said it because of this. Like, that only happens when he driving. I'm like, all right, bro. And look what happened in the fight. So I don't talk about things that I don't know about, and I don't know what happened to him. I just know he wasn't the same in that fight. So I'm gonna look at Bud as the 39 fights that I beforehand. I can't judge how good Bud is by Earl, because you had a man that physically, mentally just couldn't do shit in the ring. Something was wrong with Earl. So I mean, he still had other fights that I can gauge how good he is, and I already knew how good he is. But this fight, bro, Earl wasn't himself. I don't know what the reason is. I'm not going to speculate, but everybody and their mama can tell that Earl wasn't himself, and that it wasn't just how good Bud was that made Earl look like that. Like, come on, his equilibrium was off. That motherfucker couldn't even do he couldn't be himself, period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Charlamagne picked Earl, and I think Mano picked Earl, and he made both of them apologize. Like, bro, I would explain myself if it would have took it. But bro, I'm like, it's just a, like, what do you think me choosing Earl did for the fight, bro? It's just my opinion. And these niggas, they not professional. These motherfuckers talk about rap, about music. Like, so what? Who cares what they think? That's what I'm saying. Like, he shouldn't even give a hell what these two non-fighters fucking think. They're two rappers. And people would say Charlamagne's a hoe. People would say that he's soft. Ran from a fight and didn't want to do this and don't. Like, man, you shouldn't even respect their opinion. Salute to you, D-Man Jr. What's good with you? Salute. Just got off Just got off one of my brothers live, and he said that he interviewed Espinoza last night, and he said that the rematch probably won't happen this year, but next year. And I agree with that. Hell yeah, it should happen. He need time to get his shit right. Definitely, don't rush into that damn rematch, please. Competitiveness has have to be turned off when it doesn't make sense. The rematch will generate big money. Yeah, the rematch and Canelo. Those are the two biggest money fights that he's going to get. It's not, besides from that, who is Bud going to fight to actually get the type of money he got fighting Earl? Nobody but Earl and Canelo, in my opinion. Like, I don't think either one of the Charlos was going to give you that type of bag. I just don't. Dr. Wang said, I'm retired and single. Wow. All right. That was different. Salute to you, D, man. I'm going to rinse you up, man. Hold up. I gotta rinse up the fan. All right. Quit bothering me. Thanks, Kano. Yo, I feel you though. Okay. All right. Salute to you, Jay Smith. What's good with you? Salute. Bruh. What you think about Bud bringing out Eminem? I fucking loved it. I loved it. I thought that shit was awesome. All right. I like me some Eminem. He's a good rapper. You know what I mean? He got a big fan base. It showed personality. Just him having him say the beginning of the rap song, because he didn't rap it. He just spoke the beginning of it and walked halfway to the ring and sat down, bruh. That's just a lot. Hey, I didn't know you liked Eminem. I didn't know you listen to that type of music. Like, bruh, he needs some type of insight into his life. It'll give him more fans. For real. He at the end of his career now, and I know that. But honestly, man, he should do it anyway. For real. Like, man, make yourself a little YouTube channel and let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know who you are. Salute to you, Felix Nunez. Morning, Ashley. I'm looking forward to watching that fight again. Me too. I need to watch that shit again. Homie, thanks. No, you didn't. You got played. Stop playing. Oh my God. Canelo not fighting nobody at 160, so I don't know what the F Bud talking about. Nigga don't have any leverage. Bruh, I think that's the reason why he would never want to fight Canelo, because you know Canelo ain't gonna give you shit. You ain't get all the stuff Earl gave you because he wanted to fight. Canelo ain't giving you nothing. You either gonna sign for the paycheck he gonna give you and walk out when he wants you to walk out. You gonna hell the music you walk out with he gonna pick. Damn it, you don't get nothing. You get nothing versus him. And I think he wants to be treated as a king in the ring too. Like I think that's why a part of the reason why he drug Earl through all of this shit, because he knew he was the person that wasn't the A side, but he wanted to be. He didn't want to be B side buddy this entire time. I get it. I understand. But at the same time, it's like, bruh, everybody deserves what they work for. Earl deserved all the stuff that he worked for, and he had to give most of this shit up to Bud just to get the fight. It's foul. What the hell popped up on my screen? Hold up. Damn this computer. That joint came out of nowhere. All right. Facts. Bruh. Right. Put your money where your mouth is. Salute to you, Skills from New Orleans. What's good with you? All right. Let me see what else I got. We rolling. Regis said October 28th is not the date he signed for. After Devin Haney said Regis wants to fight on the same date Fury wants to fight on, and the nigga act like he knows the business of boxing. Regis said he was confused when he wrote that, and he didn't know what he was talking about. He didn't research the date that Fury was fighting on. He just took it as face value, basically, thinking that Devin knew what he was talking about. When he was doing in an interview, and the interviewer brought it up towards Regis, Regis asked him, Regis said, what date is Fury fighting on? He said, Fury is fighting on October 28th. I looked it up for you, and yes, he's fighting on October 28th. Okay. Regis said, that's not the date I signed for on the contract. Now, I want to say, maybe I'm wrong and y'all can correct me, but it seems like he was sent a contract. For him to be saying that's not the date I signed for, I signed the contract. What more do y'all want? It's like that the Haney sent Regis a contract. That's what it sounds like. And Regis signed it. That's what it sounds like. Salute to you, CB.35. What's good with you? Salute to you. That's what it sounds like. So if you sent him a contract and he signed it, why are you trying to change the date after he already signed it for a specific date? That's different. All right? That's new news. I did not know that wasn't even the date. That's a plot twist. That's a plot twist. Devin Haney said he signed for October 28th. Now, people can think both either way with that. You can say, some people can say, well, Devin is right. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want to fight on the same day another major event is happening, because it might take from some of your viewership, and he's 1,000% right. Okay, you could think about it on the other side, like Regis was thinking about it and saying, bro, you should know that you have more drawing power than a non-boxing fight with Tyson Fury. And so, well, it is a boxing fight, but with Tyson Fury and somebody that's not a boxer, you know what I'm saying? So you can look at it both ways, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, yo, why would he say unless it was a mistake? And everybody is due for those. But if I was Devin and I put the wrong date up there and I made it seem like one thing and didn't mean to do it, I would have deleted the whole thread, everything that I said in that. But bro, that's what a lot of people do in life to make it seem like something that it really isn't. For you to say that this dummy want to fight on the same day Tyson Fury fight, and that's what he signed for, and he really didn't sign on that date, bro, that's different. That's different. Hold on, wait. Where am I at? Chat. Where is that? I'm not gonna lie, I have a feeling Devin gonna get stopped. What, by Regis? Ooh-wee. Well, that day he signed for, yeah, that's the date. Kano. It wasn't a specific date. It said on or about the date. That date wasn't concrete. I don't know, Kano. When it comes to stuff like that, I don't have no specific sources. I go by what the fighter said. You already know. So if you know something that I don't, you could be 1,000% right. Because like I said, I was asking a question. Maybe you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. And I was making a statement, actually, and then I asked a question. But that's what he said in a recent interview he did yesterday. That's what all of Regis said in the interview. And that's what the interviewer said to him back. So it just seemed like he said, I don't even know what's going on no more. That's what Regis said. And I don't know what's going on either, being the fan. And it seemed like that's kind of how the Haneys want it. They don't really want to tell anybody what their plans are exactly. And neither did Bill when he was on the General's channel. It's like they don't really want to give out too much information. And they probably have a good reason. We just are in the dark. We don't know nothing. Let me see. It almost doesn't matter, contract or not, because there are contingencies in a contract. I'd stay away from that, but take their word for it, and hopefully they make the fight. Yeah. I don't go deep into that, bro. I just listen to the fighters, not the fans, and I just keep it pushing and just talk about whatever that I think is something worthy to talk about on the channel. But Kano and people like himself, because Kano has fighters, Kano's a manager, Kano has insight that I don't have when it comes to the inner workings in contracts and stuff like that. So I don't know. And he says, seeing contracts like that all the time, if a manager or his people did not catch that, then wow, that's their mistake. All right, bet. I do remember him saying that he was going to be out of town all of October. So I don't see why he would fight. He was signed for a fight in October. Like, that didn't make sense to me in the beginning at all. Because I remember he tweeted, "No, you must have heard I was going to be out of town for the whole month, October." So I'm like, why did he sign to fight at the end of October? If you're going to be out of town the whole month, then you can't train. So that's probably why, part of the reason why Regis said, y'all acting like some bitchs and y'all don't want me to get ready. So it's a lot of stuff going back and forth, and he admitted that he don't even know what's going on no more after he was told that Fury fights on October 28th. So it's a lot of scrambling going on right now, and I think the Haneys are doing it on purpose because they don't want people to pinpoint what their next move is going to be. And just like I said, they probably have good reason for it. So I'm gonna sit back, cross my legs, and put my hands behind my head and wait till shit happen. Boxing is fixing itself, in my opinion. The people that needed fights are getting those big fights, and even the people that should be having step up fights, they're coming along to get those. You got a lot of up and coming fighters that has a lot of talent, and they racking up fights. It's only a certain amount of time they are going to have step up fights or have to fight each other. So I'm loving boxing. Boxing is looking real good. Question: when is Gary Antoine Russell going to get his shot? Are they ducking him? I think he ducked his own title shot, in my opinion. When he left or got out, because nobody said, he didn't come out and say he was injured, and that's why he didn't fight for the title for the WBA. And fucking Rolly went up in weight class and took his title shot. But he left out the whole sanctioning body and now is in the IBF sanctioning body. Like, so he ducked himself, in my opinion, man. Regis versus Gary is fire too, yo. Salute to you, Skills from New Orleans. Hold on, wait. I was watching Haney's fight and Haney's fights and doesn't move his feet when he is engaged and just moves his head to the right and pulls straight back for the most part. Yes, he does do that. He moves to the right he bends down to the right all the time. And he does move back. He does just lean back because he be having to reach in the height advantage of a lot of his opponents. But the reason why, I mean, I don't know about the whole reason, but he don't move his feet when he throws punches, and I think mostly it's because he's trying to sit down on his shots. Like, all these fighters, don't get it twisted. There's no fighter that don't have punching power that wish that he did. You understand? All fighters that don't have knockout power wish they had knockout power. And when they can get out on certain fighters, they sit down on everything because they're going to try and reach for that goddamn knockout or reach to drop somebody, bruh. That's like it's a good feeling. You know what I mean? Like, when you fighting somebody and you drop them, it's a good feeling. You drop somebody and you put them to sleep, it is a good feeling. That's what they reaching for. That's why he sit when he throw punches, his feet's planted. Because he trying to sit down on them joints. He's trying to sit on them now. No bullshit. Same thing I was going to say, yo. No bullshit. Gotcha. These fighters turning down belts and undisputed make their own. Oh my! Right, you made your own bed. You gotta lay in that shit now, especially break nose. But yo, Paulie. All right, okay. Let's move on. We're gonna get through this. I'm not staying on nothing for a long time. We've already been in here for an hour and 45. All right, people saying that EJ didn't look himself, but turned around and gave Bud accuracy points and power pellets points and all of this other shit. Bruh, it's people out there saying that Earl, man, he didn't look his. It's the same person in the same chat in the same day saying the same. More than one person. A lot of people saying the same shit. Earl didn't look himself. He didn't move his head off the center line. He barely was steady. He was kind of wild. His legs wasn't under him. He didn't have good defense. And then they'll turn around and say, yo, Bud's accuracy though. I'm like, bruh, didn't you just say the man had no defense? He was lethargic. He couldn't see out of one eye. He was a cyclops with a badge over the shit, with 10 over the eye. Yeah, he couldn't see for a little bit. He was in the ring. He couldn't move his head. It was on a platform. It was on stilts. His head was just in the air. Right? You said all of that shit and turn around and say that this man accuracy was good. I'm just saying, man, we got to keep it straight. We got to keep it straight, bruh. If the man looked bad and you can admit that the nigga didn't move his head and didn't have no defense, you talking about Terrence Crawford. Of course he did, yeah. But don't give him so many props on his accuracy. Yes, he had good accuracy his whole career. Like, I never said that Bud had horrible accuracy. He always had good accuracy. And he has the reach advantage. He has good feet. He knew exactly what type of fight he was going to fight. He's a grade level A, top level fighter. Yeah, if he in there with a man that's just standing there, that's not guarding shit, and just have his head straight, of course, he going ding, 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 ding. All I'm saying is, sometimes you can't look at certain fights and say to grade how good somebody is. The same thing with that one rounder with Gary Antoine. I can't grade that. With this, I seen Bud fight 39 people that was ready to fight him, could move around and was ready. Earl couldn't move around. He was the only guy that wasn't in shape to fight Bud in his whole career. I can't judge that fight for that reason. Do y'all understand? Y'all can do what y'all want. But I'm not going to judge that fight. And I just seen him fight 39 people that could move around and that was in better shape than Earl before he got in the ring. I'll judge those fights. But I'm good on saying that his accuracy was the best in the world because he beat up Earl and Earl didn't move his head. Like, bro, that's what he's supposed to do. He did what he did to Earl, he's done to other fighters that didn't move their head. Like, if his accuracy been good. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's been that. His accuracy been that. All right. And I didn't know that EJ didn't spar anybody for the Bud fight. I don't even know when he said it. It had to be sometime after the fight, after he lost or whatever. But I didn't know he didn't spar. It's like certain things, if we would have found that shit out, bro, I know I wouldn't have looked at the fight the way that I did. I was already questioning everything. For real, for real. Hold on, bro. Hold up. Hold up. Is this joint? Okay, yeah. I had to check. I was just checking. Just checking. Why your comment ain't showing up on my computer, but it's on my phone? Black Belt Ben. I think AJ looked like he was supposed to look. That's only his second fight with DJ. People are acting like AJ is still fighting under the previous trainer shit. We crazy asses. The shot you saw him do. Yeah, I see you, man. I don't know why the comment ain't coming up on my computer. Shit wilding right now. Yeah, congratulations to Bud Crawford, but that particular win is highly sus. Like, and it's not Bud's fault. I understand that. Like, it's cool, bro. They're gonna have a rematch, and hopefully we can assess it better. But he won. Like, if you was Bud and you won and you got paid for it and all that shit, why would you care about anything else? It's over. This build up was like 4 or 5 years, man. Shit over. Salute to your condo. Corner boss in the building. Salute to you in the building. Appreciate you for coming by. What does this say? 0 punch resistance. It doesn't add up. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. See, I don't know. Let me take that back. I don't know what Bud is at fault for. I don't. All I know is that EJ wasn't right. And I don't know who's at fault for that. But EJ wasn't right. He could be at fault for it his damn self. But only he know and his team know. And all I'm going to do is sit over here and mind my business and talk about this boxing. And when the truth comes out, like it always does, we're going to talk about it again. So, you know what I'm saying? I can be patiently waiting. Let me see. But this whole, okay, Bud won't fight Boots, but he said he'll stay for a money fight at 147 for Tank, man. I guess Boots need to say that he gonna knock out Bud or beat him up or something like that just to get Bud mad enough to want to fight him. But I just don't think that's gonna happen either. I think, like I said, I kind of felt this way years ago that Boots ain't gonna fight neither one of them. Because after they fight each other, they're gonna move up. That's how I felt for the longest, and that's what it seems like it's gonna be. Salute to you, Okello. Salute to you. I don't think that's gonna happen, like ever. I don't think Boots and Bud is gonna fight because Bud don't want to fight. Bud just don't want it. He says that he can do whatever he want now since he's accomplished what he's accomplished. A lot of fighters feel that way after they accomplish all of their dreams. You know what I'm saying? What they thought about in their wildest dreams. A lot of people think about. A lot of people say that. A lot of fighters say that. Hell, Floyd say that about Manny Pacquiao. Let him do what he want and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Canelo feels as though he can do what he want. That's why he does. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud wants to be one of those. He wants to be one of them fighters. Like he said he wants to do whatever he wants. But the problem is he isn't much of a draw, and it seems like he's kind of stingy with the money. I don't know who is going to give you a big draw. I don't know who he's going to fight to give him what he wants. He might as well retire. I don't even think that Charlo's going to fight him. And did y'all freaking hear? Did y'all hear the news? I seen that shit on Twitter today, I think, or yesterday. Did y'all hear the news that Canelo's going to fight both Charlos? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Matter of fact, let me pull it up because I screenshot that shit. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm going to screenshot. Is this it? Yes, Michael Benson put on Twitter, Canelo Alvarez trainer Eddie Reynoso has now made it clear that Canelo intends to fight back-to-back Charlo twins, Jamel Charlo on September 30th. Then Jamal Charlo is the next target after that. This makes sense because I remember Jamal Charlo going live and saying, "Yeah, I got the contract and I gave it to my brother first." But when Big Charlo talks, sometimes he be slurring. Sometimes I don't be believing everything he be saying. But that makes sense. You got it first, so that means he sent the Canelo sent the contract to Charlo, and Charlo gave it to his brother first. Does that make it like how, bro? Like whose idea? Well, it don't even seem like he did that. It just seemed like he trying to take props for it. Because I don't believe that Canelo sent Big Charlo a contract and he was like, "Well, I'm not gonna fight you unless you fight my little bro first." That's what you making it sound like, but I don't think that's true. Because nobody gonna make Canelo do shit. I honestly think Canelo chose to fight both brothers. That's fire. And then people gotta give Canelo a little bit of respect. That disrespected him for fighting the smaller Charlo brother. Bruh, he gonna fight them both. And if he do, shout out to Canelo for finally giving the fighters something that they freaking wanted. And then back to back, yeah, I'm with that. I want to see that. I like it. I'm liking it and I'm with it. It's nothing right now that makes me want to see that rematch. Yeah, but he needs to get his strike back though, pimp. Signs of the Times TV HQ. Salute to you. Salute. Appreciate you for stopping by. Bud wants a tank payday, bruh. I'm gonna get to it. Don't trust double rap Bud or Moses. Bud never wants a fight. Not a one that's challenging. I don't think. Like he wants just easy fights and easy money. That's just what it is. Bud grew up under Bob Arum. He a great talent. He could probably beat everybody, but he don't want it. Facts, Crawford is tripping if you can stay at 147 for Tank, but you can't fight Ennis. Goddamn me. It doesn't make much sense to me though, for real. Paid witness. Okay. Said that he was fighting Charlo next a month ago. Really? That's what's up. I ain't know that though. I didn't know that that's what they was planning on doing. Canelo has made so much money. I'm tired of him. Right? He do got a lot of bread, yo. He be doing whatever. It's too many suckers in boxing, period, that don't want us to fight. Right, or lose their own. That's facts. Yeah, Maul be tripping. Tunnel vision. Hell no. He isn't getting respect.
You wait until one hasn't fought in 2 years with mental issues and the other has to jump up 24 pounds. Hell no. Okay, tunnel vision. When you think when you think about it, Bud stayed at the lighter weight knowing he had special powers. Just so he could beat up people. I did think about it just like that. Yo, that's fucking crazy, yo. That's why I said that live. I was like, yo, he knew he was gonna do that shit to Earl. He didn't have to be an ass in the way like this and drag it out and take extra money and ask for a coin flip. Like, he had to do all that. The man's an asshole, and I don't have to like him. You being an asshole on purpose. I don't have to like you. It just is what it is. But I agree. I agree, Picasso. He stayed safe while on the side. He studied Earl because he knew he was, bruh. He picked the right side. He picked top rank for a reason and signed over and over and over again for a reason. He didn't have to be in wars. He didn't have to have hard fights because he was over there. And in the last moment, he signed to fight Earl and took all of the A side privileges because Earl wanted it that much. I don't have to like him. This is what it is. I respect his fighting game, but I don't. I would never be a fan of his because I just don't like him. You know, this is what it is. Sorry, not sorry. It isn't punch resistance. It isn't punch resistance. EJ had two wars, Kel and Porter, respectfully. Almost zero bruises. Right, bruise. But rearranged EJ face and adapted Wilder's right hand. Right, damn. Out of nowhere, extreme power overnight. Yeah, man. I was listening to that guy, manager Marty, one morning because it wasn't nobody live, and you know how when you go on YouTube and you on your home page, it shows you a list of people that you're not even sub to and shit. So I listened to it just because it wasn't nothing else to listen to, and he made a really good argument about how just basically the same stuff that you were saying, skills. But me, I'm not into being, I'm not into all the theories and stuff like that. I'd rather just wait till facts come out. Salute to you. Salute to Jab Jam and Reed. What's good with you? What's good? Was you live today? I didn't even see you live when I hit the button. I ain't see you live. I was looking too. I was looking to see who was live. And salute to you, Jab Jam and Reed in the super chat. Definitely appreciate the support. I said Crawford was a weight bully at 143 years ago. Yeah, he was a big guy. He was a big guy. He was big. Salute to your ancestral rage. What's good with you? Ancestral, I gotta say this too, yo. Just seeing your face, your picture reminded me of this. On Monday when I was live on 78 channel, and I see you said, look at Ashley. Bruh, I sound like that because I was not in front of my computer. I didn't know that he was gonna have anybody else on this channel. So when he got on the channel and they was conversing, I didn't think that I was gonna be part of the conversation. I thought 78 was just gonna talk to what's his name, Blu-ray. So when he said my name, I was already walking back to the computer. I kind of walked a little fast and I stumbled right before I got to it. So when I hit the button, I was kind of giggling. Bruh, don't do that. Don't do that, ancestral reach. I seen your comment and just started smiling to myself like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right. That's the only reason why I giggled before I started talking. No other reason whatsoever, bro. For real. Because I tripped on the way to the damn computer. No bullshit. And I was walking fast. Ancestral rage. What's good with you though? Salute to you. No proof, just so many questions. It is a lot of questions and no answers. And that's usually how it be. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was when Fury, the whole glove gate with Wilder and shit. And Fury. So and she was gushing, nah, nigga, no, I wasn't. Don't do that. Don't do that. I can tell you a lot to change your mind, but I'm not going to do that because I'm live. Right? No disrespect. It wasn't nothing like that. That's funny, though. I'm glad you remember what I was talking about, though. But yeah, but it's just not in good taste for you to say that you don't have no reason or want to fight Bud and you want to do whatever you want and you only looking for money fights and he's really not there yet. And if you do win, it's a lose-lose situation. Like if I win, I lose. If I lose, I lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't think so. I don't think so. After people seeing the way you dismantle Earl, no disrespect to the truth, that's my dude. After everybody seeing that, they want to see you versus Boots. A lot of people that didn't care about that fight care about it now. They want to see that shit. And to be honest, I think if he did fight Boots, it'd probably generate more, a little bit more, or the same amount as when he fought EJ. And the only reason why I think that is because his loyal supporters that he gained will support him when he fight Boots. And Boots has his own supporters, and people going to get behind Boots because of what happened with him and Earl. And Earl fans is going to get behind. Matter of fact, it's a lot of Earl fans that would have told you a year ago that Boots beat Bud. I would have told you that Boots beat Bud 2-3 years ago. I would have said that shit, and I'll say it today. I think he'll beat Bud. No disrespect, yo. He's a great fighter. Both of them are good fighters. But everything that Bud fans told me that EJ lacks, and that's why he'll lose, Boots excels in. So tell me the reason why he loses to Bud. Besides saying he don't have experience, the man got 30 fights, I think now. Boots got a lot of fights. And regardless of any of that shit, if Bud is my favorite fighter, I'm not gonna be concerned with him beating somebody that's green. I don't care. Go ahead and fight him. Why are you so concerned that he's gonna give Boots a L? Do y'all care like that? No, you Bud fans. So to me, it's like, bro, is it favoritism, or do you just not want a hard fight? You can very well beat Boots. Like, y'all are skilled. Both of y'all are highly skilled fighters. This can be a more even fight than people thought Earl and Bud was. So, anything is possible. You just got to make the fight. You know what I'm saying? What you mad for? Hold up. But, hold on, wait. You was trying to get to the computer because your boo was on? You're wildin'. You wildin', bro. You wildin'. Check them gloves in the ring in front of all of us. Turn up. Yeah, I don't understand why he still had his gloves on. Because one thing I can tell you, the first thing you should want to do is get them hands free. That's the first thing you had gloves on for all of this time. You just want like you dancing with your moms with gloves on. I get it. I get it. I really do. It's a lot of unanswered questions. But it's like I said, I don't point no fingers. I don't say stuff like that, especially if the fighter don't think it. Why would I think it? You know what I mean? He was the one in there. He would know if he did something fishy with his gloves and stuff. Let me see. Bud was the B-side of that event. He isn't doing those numbers with Boots. Yeah, I know he was. I know he was the B-side. So who is he doing them numbers with besides EJ and Canelo? That's the question. Like, if we can put anybody else to it, it will be. Boots has a good following, though. Like, he probably don't sell everything out like, the main fighters do, but he has a pretty good following. The shit didn't seem right, but Earl ain't making excuses, so I don't care. He did say even if he had an excuse, he wouldn't say it. Maybe something happened. Maybe it did. Yeah, I'm telling you, only he would know. Only he would know. If he's not beating himself over the head about it, I'm not gonna look for answers. You feel me? Boots is a good dude also. If he honestly beat EJ with ease, his confidence alone would drive him directly to Boots. That's correct. Like, just because Boots and his team be talking greasy. Like, he don't like nobody that talk greasy. Like, I don't know why Boots get a pass, though. Boots has got a pass his whole career. He can say whatever he want about Bud. And Bud fans act like it was directed to EJ, and Bud kind of ignores it. Like, have been said Boots is ready. Yeah, Boots is ready. And even if he ain't, like, who the hell are we to say that this man that's been training his whole life in blood, sweat, and tears while we fucking eating Twinkies and shit isn't ready for a fight, bruh? Allow him to lose. Give him the chance, goddammit. That's just like me. Like, I wanted to have a side job of bartending. Nobody hired me, so I went to go get a bartending license. Graduated the top of my class. Made 15 drinks in 10 minutes. And it was unheard of how many drinks I made. And you know what? I took that shit to restaurants. I took it to bars. I took it to lounges, and all of them looked me dead in my face and said I need an experience. So I know how it feels to be treated like you're black. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, bruh, when people don't want to fight you, you ain't gonna, they can't, nobody can, they're not gonna, you can't make somebody fight you. Just like I couldn't make somebody hire me, even though I was better than everybody in there. And I had proof because I had a license that said it. Still didn't hire me. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When it come to Boots, Boots had a bunch of fights, bro. When is he gonna be able to lose? When it, like, allow the man to lose the bud? Like, bro, I don't care. Just that I never Tank is my guy. Anybody can get it. There's no safety on the Glock. If your ass is green and calling him out, aka Ryan Garcia, beat his ass. Period. It's time to shut people up. That's what this is about. I'm still judging Bud off the previous 39 fights. Exactly. The fourth was like, thank you. Like, I can't, why not? I take the fight off the table. So fucking what? If they're gonna have a rematch, then I'll be able to judge that, bro. He has 39 fights of people that was ready to fight him in fighting shape. Earl wasn't ready, bro. It was something wrong with him. Check his previous fights to see if he does that. Hold on. If he does what? Hold on. All right. He definitely put tape first with that legal in Vegas. I don't even know. I didn't even see the footage of him wrapping his glove. Loma was good for not taking his gloves off. Really? I didn't even realize he didn't take his gloves off. No bullshit. I just know he didn't have his gloves on because somebody had a thumbnail picture of him dancing with his mother with the gloves on. That's the only reason why I even know. Egg fucking weights. I said it. Try of being right. Damn. Not a content creator. Those words I state my content. Damn. I feel you, man. I understand exactly what you're saying, yo. I understand exactly what you're saying. I see how you can think all of that shit. I really do, though. People use experience as a crutch. Exactly, to save their fighter from fighting. A lot look at the fighter's skill set. Exactly. Boots stops Bud. And I think that fight does around 500K. It does good. That's what I'm saying. It does. Man, let's rewind. Let's back up. Let's back up. Bud doesn't sell. Anybody that sells more than him is a draw. Anybody that sells more than him and he fights him is giving him more money than he can make fighting a Joe Blow. Boots probably got a bigger fan base than Bud. It's sad, but he probably freaking does, man. All of Philly is behind him. And just like you said, just like he said, he is the athlete of his like, they don't got no football team, no basketball. They don't have none of that. It's just Bud. And then you got Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Everybody probably behind him. You know what I mean? He got fans everywhere. Shit, I'm a fan of Boots. I like him. What is it not to like? You got the undisputed back-to-back champion. Nobody's ever done it in the world versus Boots. And if all they need to do is sell it, all they got to do is talk about this fight like Boots is going to beat his ass and they can sell it. Because everybody that don't know exactly who Boots is, that seen this fight, because a lot of people seen this, a lot of stars seen this Earl Spence versus Boots fight. Those people will be interested in what's being said. All they need to do is talk like this shit ain't looking right. All he need to do is talk like, you know what I'm saying, like Boots is going to lose, and I mean, like Bud is going to lose. All they got to do is talk like Bud is going to lose, and people are going to be interested in trying to see who Boots is if they don't know him. You know, I think it'll be all right, bro. You're talking about a person that don't draw anyway. Like, I could see if he was a draw and he wanted big money fights, bro. He's not even a draw to be so damn picky. The hell? Yo, these people. They be texting and shit, leaving all types of text messages. All right. Shit ain't looking right. All of a sudden, though, yeah, man. Yeah, Vegas wasn't sure about the odds because it was a close fight, though. Boots been ready. He is the only fighter with a comparable skill set to Tank. Yes, and to Bud. He has the lateral quickness. And you know what? Fuck this, man. Cut the shit, everybody, bruh. How many knockouts in fights do Boots have? Let me see, bruh. Somebody put his record and his knockouts that Boots got in the chat, please. He has the lateral quickness, upper body movement, speed, agility, and reflexes to make Bud not want that fight. And I agree. The man he said, I want to do what I want. That's letting you know that I'm kicking my feet up. I'm wearing PJs to the fights like Canelo. I'm gonna fight catch weights. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm fighting Jake Paul next year. That's what that means to me. I'm just saying. I'm from New York City. We fucks with Philly. We got mad family out there. Bruh, it's an East Coast thing, bruh. It's an East Coast family. It's like they knew what was going to happen. Yeah, the split was crazy. Looked like Wilder did in the second fight. Black Ben said, when Showtime put Boots on Tank's undercard, they introduced him to the world. Facts. I was at that fight, and it was packed as a bitch. That shit was sold out. You hear me? People were standing up. Like, bro, y'all don't have no goddamn seats, and y'all have seats? Y'all don't have seats? It was people everywhere in that joint. And I was there with Mike Biggs boxing. Salute to you. Man, that fight was packed like a motherfucker. All right? It was packed like shit. For real. It was very entertaining, though. That card was the shit. It was supposed to have both Petersons on it. That card had 13 fights on it, I think, or something like that. Had a lot of fights. It was very highly entertaining. Highly entertaining. I spent some money up in there. Both of us did. We was in there having fun, though. It was a good time. Good time. Boots is 95% KO power. Bruh, hold on, man. Let me look this shit up. Let me look it up. Jerron Ennis. Let's get it. Let me see something. Jerron Ennis is 31-0 with 28 knockouts, bruh. Only 3 people got it out. He has 31 fights, and people are talking about, well, he's not. He don't got that much experience. Bud has 40, bro. He has 9 more fights than Bud. Bud has 9 more fights. Yes, it was. Yes, babe. Yes. Listen, he has 9 more fights than Boots. 9. You hear me? 9. 9. Now, 9. How much more experience does the man have? Boots been in the same weight class his whole career, right? Crawford went through 3 weight classes. Is that why he has more experiences? Because he went through the weight classes, bro? He ain't fight nobody at 135. And the people at 140 would all lose to the people he fought at 147. So what's really your point? I think Boots have 31 fights at 147 pounds. Bud has how many? 7, 8? What are we really saying right now? What are we really saying? I understand there's no real reward besides shit talking and just the ability to say you you cleaned out the whole weight class. You mopped everybody up. The only person you really didn't fight is if you fight Boots, bro, the only person you really didn't fight is Danny, and Danny moved up since then. So it's not like you can fight him at 147. Bruh, you didn't clean out 140, but you can say that you cleaned out 147 if you fight and beat Boots. Nobody would disagree that. unless they just hating. Boots is a glitch in the matrix. Definitely is. Definitely is. Also, Crawford was jacked. He ain't never looked like that before. He did look big. Like he had them Bruce Lee muscles that had the little muscles into the muscles. That's what it looked like. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Boots gotta flip 2 coins to fight. Did you see that interview with Bob about Tank versus Monster? Yes, I did. Yo, Bob does sit by, and I said this a while ago. Yo, he don't care about shit. Bob facial expression, he don't have a concern or care in the world. Don't care about shit. And claim people in Japan didn't know who Tank was, bruh. People in Japan know who Tank was, or y'all wouldn't want to fight Tank. Tell me how much sense does that make? So y'all want to move up to fight somebody, move up 3-4 weight classes to fight somebody that nobody in Japan knows? Yeah, okay. Make it make sense. The reward to beat Boots is respect without question. Exactly. Ain't nobody can say shit. People can say shit after you beat Earl because Earl didn't look himself. Like, he gotta wait for the rematch just to really get all of it, all the respect that he deserved, bruh, from everybody. Or you can fight Boots. If you fight Boots, nobody will even give a fuck what happens in the rematch with Earl. They're gonna give you the props if you beat Boots. He deserved props now. Like I said, I gave him his props in a whole live. But I'm just saying, like, people are saying that Earl didn't look himself and he should take it off the table. I'm one of them people, and this is just ain't it. It's just not it for me. Bud should just fight a journeyman if he ain't gonna fight Boots. Masked Man, I said that shit. He sound like somebody that wants to do what Floyd is doing. Like, you want to fight everybody that's not boxers just for money. Like, you want to fight the Jake Pauls of the world. You know what I'm saying? You want to fight the people that's UFC fighters of the world and shit. Because all you want is money, but you not. The problem is you're not a draw. You're not a pay-per-view attraction, like Floyd said. That's the problem. Salute to you, Masked Man. Masked Man. Don't want to see him fight Canelo nor Earl again. Man, I don't know what's it going to be. And Noy knows him. Exactly. The fuck out of here. You know exactly who he is. But next fight is his mama. Dancing shoes. God damn. Skills cold-blooded out this joint today. He chose violence. Boots is next in line. He's number 1 in the IBF. Yep. I think he's number 1 in two different sanctioning bodies, honestly. Like, that shit it's a matter of time, baby. Let's see. Let's look it up though. Jerron Ennis is 31-0 with 28 knockouts. Let's see how many knockouts Bud got. Cause it seemed like an even ass fight, bro. It seemed even on paper. Besides the fact that he got undisputed in the titles and shit. But the only reason why, this is the politics. This is where politics come in. The only reason why Boots don't have titles and undisputed and shit is because of politics. That's it. It's not because he lacks skill. It's not because he lacks experience. That's not the reason why. It's because of politics. If Boots was moved the same way Lomachenko was moved, his life would his career would be different, and he definitely would have a title. He would have had a title at some point in time. But the fact of the matter is, he was wrong. The timing ain't good for Boots because Earl is already making his stake. You had Keith Thurman. It was already big names at 147. So he had to wait his turn for politics, man. Politics. Terrence Crawford is 40-0 with 31 knockouts. So he has 9 more fights, but 9 people got out of it without getting knocked out. Only 3 got out of Boots. Only 3 people got out of the fight with Boots and made it to the decision. 9 people made it to the decision with Bud. 9 people he has 9 more fights than than Boots. Just think about that. Boots got 9 fights less. No bullshit. 9 fights less. And that would make it, 31. And he got 31 knockouts. Terrence got 31 knockouts. And
Boots got 31 fights. But Boots got 28 knockouts. And Terrence has 31 knockouts, but 40 fights. And Boots has 28 knockouts and 31 fights. Like, bruh, he has a better knockout rating, in my opinion. He's faster than Bud. He got better feet than Bud. His defense is better than Bud's. Like, bruh, the list goes on and on. All Bud fans can say is that Bud has more experience. Yeah, 9 fights. 9 fights, and most of his fights was at 140, and some of them was at 135, or a couple was at 135. All of Boots' fights has been at 147. I just think one of them comments wasn't needed. You shouldn't have said what you said about Boots. You shouldn't have said what you said about Tank. You should have just left that. You should have left it alone. But he gave Tank his props. He said the nigga's punching. He punching. Like, he gave him his props and all of that. He wasn't disrespectful. There's no reason to be. Because, and to be for real, it's not true. Like, Tank don't want to fight you. He didn't say he was going to fight you. Somebody made a joke saying that Tank was going to knock you out, and he was like, yeah, basically. That's it. It was a joke. He didn't even come out with saying it. Somebody else did. And he doubled back and said he was just playing. People took that shit out of context because people want to see Tank lose that bad. Y'all want to see him fight against Terrence Crawford. And for real, yo, when y'all want to see Devin Haney fight Terrence Crawford and Shakur fight him too and shit like that, then I'll take y'all seriously. But y'all only want to see Tank because y'all know Tank's that guy. Y'all hate on Tank, and you know nobody can give you the satisfaction of stopping Tank, but somebody that's totally bigger than him. And that's what y'all want to see. And it's crazy to me. Oh shit, my shit about to die. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me plug this joint up. We're gonna get through this. I'm almost done. Okay. Ugh. Plug this up. Plug this. We're cooking with grease. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right. Tank too small. Fight Boots. He deserve it. Tank too small. Daffy Duck should fight Boots. He deserve it. The ring doesn't lie. Boots is special. Bud is a stronger puncher. He went through the same transformation that Jamel did. No welterweight went the distance with Bud. Man, wait a second, bro. To be honest, everybody has bad fights. You know, everybody has a bad day. Who was it? Karen. Karen is. Let me go back and see the people that got out on him. Because what's his name? Tank fought that the person that got out with the 6 rounder on Tank was because Tank was fat, and he was Tank was fat. He was not fat, but he wasn't supposed to eat. He was eating nasty that day, like the trainer said. And the guy he was fighting, he dropped out 4 times, and he was going to quit if it was one more round. That's the only reason why he made it the 6 rounds that he made it. But let me see who we got. Karen honestly probably would have made it 12 with his ass too, bro. Karen was on his bike like a mother. Karen probably would have made it 12 with Boots too, bro. For real. For real, yo. Salute to you, Jose Diaz. What's good with you? Remember that time in Bandcamp when they said at 23 years old, unified champ with 40 fights didn't have experience after he got 12-0 versus the GOAT? Y'all wildin'. Tank is a smaller person, but the great fighter with power that left doesn't play. It doesn't. He's just the smaller guy, bro. He don't need to lose his fucking brain faculties trying to fight somebody like Terrence Crawford, bro. That shit crazy, man. And if he beat him, y'all motherfuckers will still say something stupid. People that hate Tank will still say something stupid. Yeah, but he had to run the entire fight until he landed that shot. And Terrence was winning the whole time. He was winning on the card. Like, shut the fuck up.
Y'all still, it's still gonna be stupid shit that's being said. I don't want him to fight him. No, I didn't want Tank to fight Barrios, but he schooled the shit out of Barrios, gained probably over 100,000 more followers, bro. Beat the shit out of Barrios, bro. But that shit was a tall feat. Yo, Terrence Crawford would probably stop Barrios. No, we're not doing that. That's what we're not doing. Salute to you, Gregory X. What's good with you? Yes, Nukum Fucha. Nunam Fucha, whatever. Cha. Fucha. Salute to you. Karen was running for his life. He's trying to survive 12 rounds. Bro, he was moving. All right. Black Belt Ben. Okay, yeah, I read his comment. Facts. Jamel would be drained if he moves back to 154. Another easy undisputed for that. Yeah. That's why I say I don't want that fight to happen. And moving on, since you brought it up. I don't want that fight to happen, but hold on, let me finish. Karen went the distance with him. Let's see who else. Let's see who else went the distance with Boots. It's 3-5. Okay, he has a 6-rounder that went to distance. He went to distance with a 6-rounder as well, just like Tank did. I can't even disrespect that. You can't stop everybody, and sometimes you need more time than 6 rounds. Just is what it is. And he didn't even drop dude. That Tank dropped dude 4 times. All right, let me see. And that dude name was James Winchester in 2017. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His 6th professional fight was a 4th rounder that went to decision, and the name was Eddie Diaz. Okay, so man, he went. Only 3 people got out on him, but only one of them was a 12-round fight, just like Tank. Only Isaac Cruz was a 12-round fight. The other person that went to distance with Tank was a 6-rounder. The 3 people that went to distance with Boots was a 4-round fight, a 6-round fight, in Karen. I gotta respect it. Hold on, I'm gonna talk about Jamel though. Hold up. Well, that's why I said I don't want to see, but I agree with you. I don't want that fight to happen. Period. Like, just like he said, I can do what I want. I want to do what I want. I think I did everything in my career. Who's to say Jamel can't do what he wants? If he beats Charlo, if he beats Canelo, bro, which is a tall feat, he would have been undisputed, and he definitely wiped out everybody at 154. Nobody can say that he left fucking meat on the bone or food on the table. He wiped out the entire division to become undisputed and took a loss to do it. And and now you're about to fight Canelo on your record, and you are a fighter at 154. You're gonna fight undisputed versus undisputed. Supposedly, that's what they were calling it. Regardless if that's what's gonna happen or not, as soon as he walk in that ring, I heard they're gonna take the title from him. That's how they're gonna make it work. But regardless, they're doing something that hasn't been done yet. 2 fighters that's undisputed is tagged to fight each other, and they have a fight date. That's never been done, regardless. So we can start there. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta respect that. A 4-rounder in a 6-round fight, man. Who's to say if that shit even went 12 or would have went the distance? He probably would have stopped him. So I gotta respect it. Say Daffy Duck. You did not read Daffy Duck, bro. I see you say Daffy Duck is scared. I see you. Daffy Duck. Daffy. Bud wasn't a strong puncher earlier in his career. Not at 140. He wasn't. Definitely wasn't. He was struggling to knock dudes out before he got with James. Who are you talking about? You talking about Earl? Like, who you I don't know, because I don't know who James is if you ain't talking about Derek James. Now, anyone would be a fool to say Jamel isn't the strongest puncher at 154. He may be. He may very well be. Hope Charlo drop all belt, so Daffy Duck has no choice but to stay at 147. To be honest, yo, if he do drop the belts, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think Bud's gonna want to fight him. If he ain't undisputed, I don't think Bud's gonna want to fight. I wouldn't pay any sanctioning fees for that, but I wouldn't pay no sanctioning fees anyway. Tell you the truth, if I got undisputed, I'll defend it one time and drop something, or probably all of them but one belt. You know what it is. Anybody y'all think that can beat me, I'll still fight, but I'm not fight. I'm not paying them fucking sanction fees, so I feel that 1,000. Yeah, I don't see that. Jamel gonna get stripped of that WBO right after the bell rung. I heard that shit, y'all. This shit is gonna be a big fight. It's gonna be a big fight. Jamel and Jamal both having the same person. I think, matter of fact, they do have the same opponent. I think both of them fought Austin Trout, and I think both of them fought J Rock. No, both of them didn't fight J Rock. I don't think, but I think they got two fighters of the same opponent on their resume, and that's pretty cool. Being that they twins in two different weight classes, but I'm here for it. Boxing is looking good. My bad, Ashley. I was trying to say Bud Power didn't really hit its mark until the mid part of his career, the same way Jamel did. That's facts. But Jamel switched trainers, and the trainer. I'm not gonna say the trainer is the reason why he's powerful. I'm gonna say the trainer probably probably changed certain things in his style to make him have the right punch selection at the right time, and cleared up his accuracy, and probably changed the way he threw the punch. Those things can up your power if you're not doing them correctly. So he changed the trainers and his power got up there. Can we say the same thing about Bud? Has Bomac been Bud's trainer his entire career? Like, how did you go from not knocking nobody out at 140 to knocking everybody out at 147? I'm just saying, it's a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, I don't do theories. I'm gonna deal with facts. When facts come out, that's when I'll say everything that I'm thinking. But I ain't gonna put nothing on nobody. I've been hearing some people say, and then we should fight Tank. And I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous too. Tank ain't going down and wait for nobody, and he shouldn't have to go up and wait for nobody because he's the draw. Y'all the one that wants generational wealth for fighting him. So I don't think he should do anything but what he wants to do. Like, because it's like I said, fighting people don't make you no draw. That don't make you the boss. The draw, if you a draw, is because you're entertaining and people want to see you. That gives you all the power to do whatever the fuck you want. Not fighting who you're fighting, but having the numbers when you fight. That's what gets you to do whatever you want, man. You know what I'm saying? And Bush's don't got that. He don't got that. But when they was first saying that, I was like, why Tank? Like, you got so many weight classes in between where he at 120 and 135. It's like, bruh, how about the people at 126? Like, you got Robisi. I thought about that dude. And ain't Robisi at 122 or something? Like, bro, you got Robisi. You got people at 126 that can fight him. You got 130. You got Oshaki Foster. Like, bro, you still got names in between there that can dust monster ass off. For real. Like, don't even bring Tank into it. Like, everybody just care about money at this point. Ant Kid 78. How you doing, man? No hello. No how you doing? No what's up? At this point, I hope Spence don't do a rematch so Boots can activate that Mando and get that work from Bud Crawford. When Bud stops Boots, please no excuses. Man, I want to see the fight, and I damn sure won't have one. If Boots don't activate the Mando, he a duck. Okay, bet that's the same stuff they were saying about Shakur and Devin. You know, if he don't activate the Mando in 2.5 seconds, right when he get it, he ducking. I get it, man. It is what it is. I just want to see the fight. I'm done with all of the back and forth and the arguing with fans in chat. I honestly want to see fights and talk about them on YouTube in a positive manner. But a lot of times, a lot of stuff gets thrown back and forth in chats. And when I go, and even if it's not my chat and I'll go to other people's chat, I'll say stuff according to what the content creator is saying on his live. And people will come at me in the chat like I'm hurting them. Like, bro, I'm not adding you. You speaking foolishness and I'm not adding you. Don't at me. Like, it's so much stuff that goes on in YouTube that it just seems like it rubs a lot of people the wrong way. You know me, Ant. You got your opinion. You could definitely have it, y'all. For real. I'm waiting for you to start your channel, man. What's good with it? Boots wants the smoke. He's been waiting. Man, Boots wants some type of work. And after seeing his last fight was entertaining as hell. I would love to see it. I would love to see him again fighting somebody with skills. There's Villa, man, regardless of what people can be bad things you say about Villa, Villa was in there to win and actually was taking a lot of hellacious shots and still was in there fighting his toughest. And he lasted. The just like Lipinets, I gotta give him his. He lasted in there taking that ass whooping and gave us a fight, and I know I was thoroughly entertained. So shout out to Villa and damn near all the opponents that get in there with a killer that has a knockout streak, power, speed, and look like Floyd in the face. That shit's scary as shit to get in the ring with. Shout out to all his opponents, for real. Oshaki is shaking in his boots from there. Okay, Chelsea. That's funny. I would love to see that fight. Why was they asking him? Why was they asking what's his name, Navarrete, about Shakur? Like, bro, y'all not then the Shakur ain't that in this way and ain't at 130. Why y'all asking him about Shakur? They should have been asking him about Foster or Hector or somebody else that has a title. But they was asking him about Shakur Stevenson. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Team Fury got power out of nowhere too. Bob is a wizard of Oz. You need a heart, courage, brain, and else power. What else power you got? Bro, that's funny as hell. Foster versus great fight. I want to see that shit. Gotta go. Good night. Peace. See you. Appreciate you coming by and talking in the chat and giving us a little piece of your energy. Appreciate it. Last little thing I have to say is about EJ. EJ isn't giving excuses, but we've been hearing things, okay? I think that if EJ corrects whatever is wrong or whatever that happened to him, it should be a better rematch. And just like I said, he does have to shut people up. He got motivation now. People saying he should retire and he can't take punches and all this other shit. It's a lot of motivation for fighters. So fighters have different mentalities, like regular citizens that walk this earth. It's just different. Fighters have different mentality than basketball players. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? So him taking this loss, you ever heard of somebody saying, if he beat my ass, he's gonna have to fight me again until I get my win? Some people are just like that. You know what I mean? They gotta, especially if they know they wasn't 100%, they're gonna have to get that fight again. That's like somebody, you going outside and somebody challenging you and you got the fucking flu, but you gotta fight because they hit you. Bruh, if you lose that fight when you 100, you gonna want to fight that motherfucker again when you see him. No bullshit. It just is what it is. And that's just how I think that Earl is looking at it. I'm behind all of the fighters' decision to fight whoever they want to fight. I'm a consumer. I'm a fan. I watch fights. I don't tell people they shouldn't fight certain people, and I would never do that. I'm here to be entertained. If they want to fight whoever and the fight gets made, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think he should go back and get his shot. Like Earl Spence was respected in a lot of different ways. I think a lot of that respect has been lost because of his performance that he put on. And I think all that needs to happen is another fight and for Earl to look the way he's supposed to look, even if he loses. It all depends on how you lose. People have been saying that for a long time. This is one of those situations, y'all. It all depends on how you lose. And he lost in a bad way. If he lose again and it's a competitive fight, then people are going to they're going to have to admit and eat their words that when they said that he can't take punches, he needs to retire and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even a lot of fighters are saying that he should retire. And, he just got a lot to prove now. It was the fans. He had to prove a lot with the fans or whatever, about his ability, his boxing ability. And now it's deeper than that. He has that and more to go to. I mean, to prove. So I think he should do it. And I'm behind him 1,000% when he go in here for this rematch at 154. But that shit is gonna let you know that, you know, even Bud's gonna know if he don't know. And I heard he knew that something was gonna be wrong with Earl Spence. That's why he came out in Southpaw and just stood in front of him, because I heard that this hearsay, but I heard that he knew that Earl wasn't himself that night before he even got in the ring. So he got a lot to prove, bottom line. Like, that's hearsay, but even if he didn't know, bruh, it's just kind of peculiar how he chose to fight him the way he fought him immediately. But just like he said, Earl didn't have no bite on his punches. And since when has anybody fought Earl and said he couldn't punch? His jab is trash. Everything's weak. Nobody's ever said it. So that's just more proof that something was wrong with wrong with Earl Spence Jr. But people don't want to admit it. So if he fights him again and look better, then people going to have to eat their words regardless. So I get it, and I'm with them. So, yeah. All shout out to him. All shout out to that fight. All shout out to the people that came through the chat. I'm about to get on up out of here and let y'all finish doing your thing. Salute to everybody that worked with me today. Damn it. Salute to everybody. I'm sorry for not going live yesterday. I definitely wanted to. Skills from New Orleans says, is there a difference between breakup and heartbreak for failed negotiations, or to have not have it in the first place? Breakup to see EJ not get another shot at redemption or mentality is heartbreak. That is a fact. That's a fact. He just dropped some jewels on you just now. He dropped jewels on you. Team Bud was too confident out of the blue. I noticed it with Bomac. All the nervousness went away. Yeah, man. Yo, I'm just saying, it's a lot of some different shit. It's some different shit. But salute to everybody that came through here. Peace to you, cuzzo. Please, peace, Just Do, Snacks B, Skills from New Orleans, everybody that came through. All the corn bosses, everybody, shout out to the LDBC that came through. Mike Big Boxing, man. Salute to everybody, yo. I'm finna get on up out of here. Salute to everybody that gave a super chat. Everybody hit the like button. Salute for everybody that hit my Cash App today in support of the channel. Salute, love, peace. Hey, what's good? Knockout Boxing, Sports, and Entertainment. We finna get on up out of here. Everybody hit the like button. Like I said, I'll see you next Saturday, and hopefully I'll be there for that next Saturday live, yo. Holla at your girl.